Send me.
Right, we're live on TikTok and YouTube.
We are literally live now.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay, great. Send me that link and I'll tweet it.
I've just sent you that TikTok link there.
Oh, right. Welcome to the show. First ever time.
Could be the last.
We're covering a female game, the cosplay. Euros semi-finals on tonight. England Lionesses against Italia Lionesses. I'll have to put this on the record at the start that I'm not necessarily sure. I've never lasted more than about 7 minutes, I don't think, with female
Fucking
football.
hell. I feel sorry for Georgia.
No, in terms of I've never lasted like. I can't see how I'm going to do 90 minutes, but
yeah, no, I've never watched
due
a
to
game
popular
either.
demand. A lot of people saying after the fantastic penalty shootout that we converted many people on the road to Damascus against Sweden, where 5 out of 14 penalties were scored, that we should cover this game. Now, I'm not just going to get absolutely into the girls tonight. I'm going to judge it as professionally as I can. You know my feelings towards women in the men's football arena. But women playing women's football, I'm not really bothered by it. I don't really want to watch it. So ideally, it'd be on not really a conventional times where men's football could be on, because I'd much prefer to watch even conference teams live than I would watching the cosplay, WSL and all the other iterations. But I also say this, that it is a good thing that young girls are out there keeping fit and playing sports and playing football. Even though, let's be honest, I just can't see it ever having enough of an impact to justify, some of the wage claims and some of the equal pay and equal opportunity claims that, some of the woke kind of minded people want. So look, in preparation, I bought myself a book. When I say bought it, my lads had it as a package along with Harry Kane and all that, so I thought I'd give it a read. It was actually all right. Interesting. I got a bit of background about Lucy Bronze's story, and the reason I will actually have a look at it is she actually took a decent pen, in all fairness to her. She smashed it down the middle, escalated it with some power, and it was a good pen. But I don't want to bore you with the details of it, but there's quite a bit in it, you know what I mean, in terms of like the history and when women's football was banned and the allegation that it was bigger than men's football, which this book tries to make quite cleverly. In 1920, the team played St Helens Ladies. This is Dick Kerr Ladies, who, do you remember the girl who was on the advert that was superimposed, who didn't know Messi or Ronaldo was?
She played in that game.
She played for them.
I remember.
So that was in 1917. She played for them, and it was a team from Preston called Dick Kerr Ladies. I don't know what Dick
Kerr
Ladies, like spelt like that.
That is like
Dick Kerr Ladies, all right. 1917. They played against both men and women's teams. In 1920, the team played St Helens Ladies, all right.
St Helens.
In front of 53,000 fans at Everton's Goodison Park. A record crowd for the women's game that stood in England for 98 years. In 1921, with women's football sometimes drawing bigger crowds than the men's game. Sometimes drawing, did you get that?
Yeah.
With women's football sometimes drawing bigger crowd than the men's game. The English Football Association banned women's football from its clubs. All right? So that's the big shtick that they try
So
and
that's
beat you
what
with.
they're saying, because sometimes that women got bigger crowd, the men banned women.
But hang on a minute. Think of how many fucking men got killed in the First World War that ended in 1918. So if the women's team was formed in 1917, we're at war. Was it 1916 to 1918?
All the women were in the ammunition factories making
but the men were at
but the
war.
men weren't here.
So when it says women's teams were formed, it's because the men were out fucking in the Somme, entrenched, or Ypres, fighting against the fucking Third Reich. Well, it wasn't that wasn't the Third Reich. That was Kaiser Wilhelm, another one of our royal family's fucking cousins. In the fields of Flanders and in the fields
I never knew that.
of northern France.
I never knew the women's game was started then.
Because fellas will have wanted to watch footy, but there's no fucking fellas to play it because they're all away fighting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So when they go, and then what's happened is, clearly the women's game, when the war's finished in 1918 and the women are still wanting to play footy, You know, the church and the FA have been very draconian there. It looks like I've shut it down in 1921. That didn't stop them. They formed their own football association in 1922, and then other football associations started all around the world. So in 1922, Dick Care Ladies and the woman we were on about, I don't know her name, right? They went on a successful tour of America. Okay?
Define success.
So American collegiate system, women's football's big, same way it is in Scandinavia. But the women make out in this country that it's not big because they were stopped from playing it. All right?
Yeah.
Which they've got an argument clearly because the Football Association have stopped that.
Yeah.
But obviously that will have been based on the Church of England and the, you know, the family hierarchy and the structure, or the way they seen the family back in the day and a woman's role within that society. And also probably because it was fucking slow shit and the men played it better. Let's be honest, I'm trying to be as nice as I can.
Listen, the men's game was slow back then. So imagine the women's game.
Well, of course,
the
yeah. I mean, the ball was heavy and all that. So imagine a woman trying to kick that fucking Al Casey.
Big fucking pig's head.
Full of water. If the fellas were struggling to kick it, what chance would the woman have? Like, with the greatest respect. If it's slow now, with lightweight fucking synthetic kits and balls.
Yeah.
Imagine how slow it'd be. It'd be like watching someone play with a fucking medicine ball.
Yeah, it would be.
So, I can see their arguments, but their arguments, unfortunately, as most of the time, regardless of your gaslighting, regardless of your propaganda, it doesn't stand up to the true inspection. Now, the women are doing great. The women's game's going great. But I just think they've gone too far on it. They've forced it down our throats too much, to the point where, you know, myself along with hundreds of thousands of others, based on my social media interactions, are starting now to vomit it up. It's actually turning your stomach when you see it on. And when you see them talking about equal pay, and when you see them talking about, well, why haven't we got this and why haven't we got that? Well, the reason you haven't got it is because since 1920, the men's game has been selling out and bringing money into the economy and money into the country because of the amount of men who go and support men's football.
Yeah, and the women's game's on the just on the
It's on the rise, but it's on the rise off the back of all the women's team are sponsored by the men's team sponsors. It's not like Tenor Lady are going, well, we're going to give fucking Chelsea ladies 5 million quid to sponsor their team. No, they've got the same sponsorship as Chelsea, and you know what I mean. It's not like, you know, they're getting women's only deals. But when I'm driving in here, I see Lauren James on the Cadbury's advert because it's the women's cosplay Euros, and obviously the big brands want to be associated with the big tournaments. What they don't realise is absolutely nobody really gives a solitary fuck about this tournament. Like, to the point where, you know, it's only that we're criticising them, or recently that I've ended up having to do this because the Daily Star's headline that, you know, I'm a troll who played for Man City. I'm an England international, full England international, who's got under 21s on us, all right, who's played 600 odd fucking games as a player, 200 odd of them in the Premier League, been involved in over 1,000 games as player and manager in professional men's football. But yeah, I'm troll who used to play for Man City because I'm critiquing the women's game. Now, what they didn't realise, whoever wrote that, whichever fucking absolute Herbert wrote that, who's never kicked the ball or knows anything about football. Signed it off
as well, even worse.
The editor signed it off.
Yeah.
Everyone who read that headline, every single person, I guarantee you, when they were watching that penalty shootout, were thinking of me going, he's fucking right, you know. I fucking don't like him. But he's fucking right. These are shit of footy. Yeah. Now, it was the greatest advert for me. And I don't want to be right on it. And I told you 6 years ago when I tried to be nice with you and tried to help your game along. Make your pitch smaller.
Make your goal smaller.
Make your goal smaller.
Make your ball
and play
smaller.
with a size 4 ball. Your game will be quicker then. It's not the same product. It's not actually the same sport. And the fact that you try and play it in the big arenas on the same size fucking theatre shows how either egotistical or deluded you are if you think that's going to catch
It's
up.
like in golf. I mean, obviously I'm not a big golf fan. No, you are. But golf, women have shorter tees and they play with shorter clubs.
Yeah, so tennis, they only play 3 sets.
So
play
and
5 sets.
Tennis they play, but tennis is a really good sport. Watching women, really cool. It's good.
Well, the better rallies than the men.
It's a longer rally. Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's not a better sport. The men are fucking so much better. Like Serena Williams said, didn't she, after John McEnroe?
Yeah.
She said, "Look, Andy Murray, you beat me 6-0 in fucking
12 minutes. But I like watching a rally.
And she's the goat of the women's game.
But I like watching a good rally in tennis. And
no, you just like listening to the grunts with your eyes closed when they're going, oh. I'm like, just fucking hit it back.
Give me secrets away here. No, but I'm saying,
I think you whip yourself with your finger while they're grunting.
My point is, but in women's football, they kept it the same as men. Where in other sports, they tweak it to make it better and more accommodating for the woman. Like golf, do shorter tees. Golf clubs are always small. Like,
but this is the thing. There's other sports where, like Formula One. Why aren't the women top Formula One drivers? Because it's just driving a car. I mean, we all know how good women are notoriously as car drivers.
Because they can't reverse into the pit.
Don't have to reverse them. So I'm saying, if the cars why Danica Stewart or Danica Patrick or whatever, the one who comes on the telly, who Jensen Button can't bear, because every time I start talking, you'll see him thinking, you've only drove in this, I'm Mike, what are you fucking talking about? I'm driven a Formula One car. But what woman's car? Because surely if it's a car and you've got to have a weight, Verstappen and all that, they've got to be a certain weight to go in that car. So you telling me there's not a woman at their weight who couldn't drive that car? The reason being is they don't have the strength in the neck with the G-force, and they don't have the strength in the body to get that car around.
And they don't have the braking strength as well. They'd kill themselves.
The big one is horse racing, because to be fair, the one sport they do compete with the men in and do really well in is horse racing as jockeys.
Yeah.
But again, males massively dominate that sport.
You're talking about controlling a horse at 36 miles an hour, but controlling a car at 250 miles an hour. The braking, they can't brake. The women won't. They haven't got the strength to brake as in a Formula One car as what's required. They'd be right into the fucking wall and they'd be dead. Because it's just impossible.
But again, so we're looking at sports going tennis, golf. Will they play off forward tees?
Yeah.
Tennis, they shorten the set.
Correct.
And again, I do think if they're on the telly, I could watch them. I could watch a women's game of tennis because they have good rallies, and there's the top girls playing that. It is good to watch. I would still prefer to watch the top fellas, but the top fellas game is a completely different game because big power and big serve.
Someone just mentioned in the comments that over in America, obviously the wanting equal pay, aren't they, in the women's
this is the
National Basketball Association.
Yeah.
But it's like what you're talking about there with the rounds in the boxing and the sets in the tennis. Weren't he saying if you lowered the hoops so it'd make it more entertaining?
Shaq was saying that. Shaq's done an interview this week because he found out the salary. Say someone in the WNBA was getting 200 grand, and Shaq said she was like a superstar at the WNBA, and he's like, she should be getting 10 million a year.
Yeah.
Based on her star. And he said, but I keep saying to them, the one thing you notice between the men's basketball and the women's, they can't slam dunk. So he was saying about moving the rim down to make it more, because it's a bit more spectacular.
Women's average height's lower,
which they won't do. But also, I don't know whether you've seen, there's been the WNBA All-Star game this week.
I've seen it.
Have you seen the clip where they're all trying to where they try and bounce the door and get in the nightclub? Yeah, the fella's just like, who the fuck are you? Fuck off. And they're going, we're playing the W. And he's like, what are you on about? You're playing the W? She went, the WNBA. You're like, who cares? Get the fuck off.
No, but I
read fronted as if she's LeBron James, pink hair, and he just goes, fucking do what?
Did you see the one with Shane Gillis when he was doing the...
it was his mate's bird or
mate's bird. He's brilliant, wasn't it? He said that, and it wasn't even a fucking WNBA. But with that WNBA one, I read a little bit into it, and they were, because I was thinking, why do they want this equal pay? We'll pay us what we wear for these t-shirts. They only get paid 9%. Someone's skimming somewhere, because they only get paid 9% of the revenue, whereas the NBA get paid 50% of the revenue. So the WNBA players do get paid less, but I don't know why.
Well, the reason being is, if you listen to anybody talk about it, they say the ultimate experiment is the WNBA because they need women to support it, and they thought women would support it, and they haven't in the numbers required for it to turn a profit. So the WNBA is massively running at a net loss to the big clubs. It's actually being massively subsidised by the NBA, the bigger teams. Which is what the cosplay women are, until they found a loophole to go, actually you can get around PSR by selling your fucking women's team. So actually now, won't be surprised, and obviously there'll be social things, and when I did that free speech union, this Baroness Claire Fox was telling me about how in the House of Lords it's like a massive big thing that's going round. Are you with women's football? So it's become like a bit of a political drum for people to beat, to show that you are inclusive and you're down with the current trends and that. So as we're seeing here, it's being forced now in our throats at a ridiculous level. But again, Italy tonight against England women. Does the country stop for it? This was England men against Italy men in a Euro semi-final. There'll be every bar in every city centre will be full, but that's got the game on. The economy would have taken a massive boost from people out and enjoying it. And obviously, if they win and get to the final, the streets are full.
I think
This one
down,
have the same.
Down Ebell Street and the Canal Street in Manchester will be busy, the gay quarters.
Oh, that'd be shocking.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether you've seen the England fan
wall
park.
flange.
Did anybody see the box park? Box park put the clips up the other day.
Sad one there.
Ozzy Osbourne, fucking hell, he was only playing last week as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, he didn't look well, did he?
No, I think that was his last. He hung on there, didn't he, for his last fucking.
Ozzy Osbourne just passed away there. How old?
76.
He's a funny cat, wasn't he? To be fair, was a funny cat. I didn't really get into the music and all that.
No, but just
him
as himself, he was epitomised British rock and roll.
Have you ever read the book by what was the band who were talking about the story where they met him on a tour bus, and they were like Hellraisers? Oh, who's the fucking book? It wasn't the Chili Peppers, I don't think. It might have been the Chili Peppers guy, Anthony Kiedis. Anyway, he's in a rock stars book. And they're talking about them, they thought they were mad, and it might have been the Chili Peppers, and they're going nuts. And they meet Ozzy Osbourne, and he said he got off the coach, and there was a massive line of ants on the floor, and he snorted the whole line of ants.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Well, I think he dabbled like some powder on them. I don't know what the powder was, and just sniffed the whole line of ants. And he just said, "He's never seen anything like it."
Yeah.
He's a fucking loon, man. He's done well to survive that long, probably.
Yeah. Remember, it was he didn't eat didn't eat the bat's head, didn't he? Remember, he fucking bit the head off a bat.
Yeah, he's Black Sabbath. So, but the good thing is he got to play Villa Park there.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
He didn't look well. Everyone said all the bands around it. Dave must have known he's going there because loads of big acts supported him, didn't he? As a farewell, and I mean, what a fitting send off for him.
That was some. I mean, I think he's probably hung on for that, hasn't he? I know these people say they hang on for stuff like, and he's probably hung on and thought, I need to get to it, and then after that he's just gone
and relax a bit, and then he's passed on. Sad news for them anyway. Rest in peace, big fella. But back to the cosplay. Chloe Kelly. I know a few of them. I know Russo, Ella Toon, Chloe Kelly. Is it Jess Phil? There's a girl being racially abused. Jess Carter. So I don't know whether you know the cosplay lionesses and the other cosplay fucking merchants were all back kneeling for Georgie Boy Floyd. You know, the fentanyl fucking crackhead who stabbed a pregnant woman, fucking career criminal, who the Black Lives Matter movement got behind. Well, they were all back kneeling again. But obviously, since they got a bit of stick, I think, for the performance and the penalties, they've decided that they're all going to stand together and they're not kneeling for racism now. So they virtue signalled in one way, and they've decided to counter-attack that by virtue signalling in another way.
Cruyff turned it and just...
Yeah, and it's nice to see Big Righty back on the thing. Do you know what I mean?
I don't mind him, mate. I think he's...
Yeah, I mean, he's got a... You know, he's been criticised for doing the women's footy, though, hasn't he?
I know, yeah, but I mean, there'll be a few people, well, one person looking at this kicking off, but
I actually
don't mind Ian Wright. I think he's because he's got skin in the game here with his granddaughter Annie, so it's like, he's got to promote this, he's got to big this up. We'd all be doing the same if our granddaughter was in that position. We'd all be doing what Ian Wright's doing. But
is his granddaughter in the team tonight?
No, it's it's Sean Wright Phillips' daughter.
Yeah,
she's only about
really
8 or 9, but she's meant to be like the best.
She's a bit older than that now, but she's meant to be top, yeah.
Meant to be like the best in the country.
Really, yeah.
Have you seen little clips of it I've seen? She's fucking outrageous. Probably got a game for Everton, actually.
Yeah, so he has. I know what you mean. He has got skin in the game that way, and he's been good for the women's game, hasn't he? He's championed it. He obviously lining his pockets doing it. He must know deep down if you're that, he's fucking crap. Let's be honest. He can't be sitting there and going, "Oh, it is good." Obviously, if your granddaughter's playing it, or your daughter's playing it, or your sister's playing it, you put the blinkers on, don't you? And you go, "It is good." Can you know? But obviously, if you stand in front with no skin in the game from the outside, you'd have to judge it.
I think we all know. People can lean on and support it if, say, your daughter or I don't know, family or family friends or whatever was playing in it. But for the fact that it's on prime time telly and all over plastered all over Sky Sports when it's not very good,
and it's not as good as Sunday League.
That's like
and they're on the men's footy critiquing the men's game.
Yeah,
that's my bone of contention. I actually don't have any, or I didn't have any problem. Should say qualify that. I didn't have any problem with the women's game, and the women's game I was happy it was doing well. But I have now obviously taken a position, and unfortunately, I can't be.
A champion of it.
A champion of the women's game, because I'm like, nah, you've overstepped the boundary here coming in the men's game and asking for the equal pay and that, so go and fuck yourself.
I think what a lot of people do, and I was speaking to my mate who's in the game, they say they understand it's the women's game and it's the women's game level. So they're not trying to, like, I think Ian has the same. He knows it's good for a woman. It's good for their game.
Oh, God, you're going to say...
Okay, listen. I'm going to say it's good for the women's level of football. These are the best in the world. Women, footballers, not footballers. And if you, as long as you can separate...
Best in Europe.
As long as you can separate the two, then I think it's fine. I think it's, you know, it is a game. It's got a lot of support. It's got a lot of following. But don't try and... There's a lot of people who think, oh, these are better than the men. They should be getting paid. That's where the line gets crossed and the nonsense comes into it. But before that line, it's like, okay, listen, it's a good for women. It's great for girls. It's great for people who, I don't know, can't afford to go to the men's game. Maybe that's a bit wrong saying that. It's a cheaper alternative to an elite level football. And I think if you look like that, that's fine.
It's more, more accessible.
More accessible
is the word.
More accessible than elite level football.
But again, it doesn't, like, non-league football gives you that. Grassroots football gives you that.
I've watched in the league plenty of times. I've watched like semi-pro plenty of times, and some of the games, you know, it's not elite level football.
I went over to watch Prescott Cables against Nantwich on Friday night. I can see the, like, you know, them clubs need support, and you got them grassroots things that do stuff in the community. I'm like, if the cosplay gets forced down your throat, that could have killed that off. Luckily, as I say, most men are spewing this back up with interest. They're vomiting it back out, never to sample it ever again. And that will drive them, if they're priced out of the Premier League and the Championship, into the arms of the kind of grassroots and non-league teams, which it'll be great for the lower level. But the problem we've got is those grassroots teams, they rely upon revenue streams that come out of cup runs, that come out of the odd televised game. And if the cosplay nonsense pottery's taking those slots, those eyes, like, and again, you know, some will argue, well, you know, if they don't get eyes on the game, how are they going to grow the game? You know, so it is a little bit of a chicken and egg situation for them. How are you going to grow the game and get interested if it doesn't get any visibility? The problem they've got is it loses credibility when you give it this type of exposure.
When you give it forced visibility. Yeah.
Which is exactly what the penalty shootout's done for them.
It's like the old, remember the old war, what was that Chinese torches do with the sticks in their eyes, make them watch stuff? That's what it's like, isn't it? You will watch this and enjoy it.
It gets me when, like, there's been a goal at Man United versus Chelsea, and you're like, what?
You're
playing today, and then
so like this is a bit annoying, isn't it? So they make it look like England fan arrivals. They're making it look like there's an invasion of English fans there, right? So they've picked a dead narrow street where there's probably 2,000 England fans.
Probably about 2,500 there, yeah. See, they're all,
you know,
they're all marching together.
Well, they look like the renter mob that turned up at Epping the other day that the blood brought in. So it's almost like people have paid them to go, fucking hell, we're going to need a fucking crowd here. So who can we get in? We're going to have to rent a mob here to make it look like actually anybody's asked about this team. Now, if it was in England, I can get it. But are you telling me there's people out there who remortgaging their house and all that, like they would be if England were playing Italy in the fucking Euro semi-final? Do you mean?
No chance.
Absolute bollocks.
You mentioned Prescott Cables there. Do you genuinely think Prescott Cables would beat Women's England national team?
Yeah. I'd put a big bet on it. Well, didn't we have the Swiss? Didn't we have the under-15 Swiss men's boys team beat the Swiss first team last week or 2 weeks ago?
6-1 or something.
I can't believe you just even asked me that question. No, I'm going to justify you with an answer.
Prescott Cable's first team would beat them 3 or 4-0.
Oh, even more.
Yeah, 3 or 4-0.
Just as soon as you put a corner in, the physicality, it's over for them. They're never going to score a corner, and every free kick you're going to get is. I mean, like, I'm also used to play for England, but I don't know it.
I don't know it. I'm happy I don't know it.
I watched through the. But you got 72 caps for England, so you're like, you should know it, really, shouldn't you?
No,
but we don't.
It's fancy dress.
But also, the Italy women's team's just gone up there. I don't know a single player in the Italy women's team. I mean, I know a few in the England team because of how much it's been forced down our throats. So some will argue, well, that's the purpose of it.
Yeah, it's working then, isn't it?
But all I do is I think they're just shit. So I go, I know you're loads now because I've seen you on the telly, but again, now I know you're crap.
That's the hard point with this forcing it of this product down our throat is you're going to get a lot of pushback. Say, okay, let's have a look at this product, what you're forcing down our throats, and then go, that's fucking shit. So it's losing its credibility when you try to force it. It's got to grow, not organically because it does need a bit of help, but it's got to grow naturally in terms of viewing figures, in terms of streams and stuff. Because as soon as you force it and the people realise, like you, like hundreds of thousands of people, that's fucking shit. They're going to get a big pushback, and then the product, it devalues the product. Then it makes it worse. It makes the women's game worse. Then if you're trying to force it down our throats, and we all raise it shit.
I'm interested to watch how it progresses, but I'm like, I think it's dead in the water in 15 years. It'll be like Satanta Sports, the women's game. It'll get that coffee.
Satanta Sports.
It'll die on its ass because it's unsustainable.
I think England will be gone in 15 years.
Pretty much, yeah.
How long before we get a trans fella playing in this?
It's one of the few sports where they've actually barred them relatively early. Yeah, I mean they didn't do it in the fucking Olympic boxing or you know the swimming or some of the cycling and park runs. Like they're obviously still the old.
So he definitely can't be a fella.
Meat and two veg merchants are still having a go in some of the sports. But well, that was where I was playing on the edge of it when I first criticised them, because I was like, I'll turn into Josephine Barton here. And you only have to have a 12-month cooling off period.
Josephine Barton. Yeah.
So when I was first having a pop at it, there was only a short cooling off period. They've thankfully changed the rules so that none of the shit fellas can go in there. But
she named Mister.
I've just put I put predictions in for tonight's game. I can't see past a 0-0. Someone's put Italy win 1-0 on pens.
Who's that? Who gave that comment?
One of our regulars.
Oh, good shouts. Get the shouts in. Anyone want to ask any questions or what do you think? Make sure you give us a shout.
I'll do his best to get them in.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? I do like having a bet on it, though. So I won again France against Germany the other day on the over 2.5 goals. Because the keepers are shit and can't cover the goal.
Oh, see that?
It's just a goal fest.
Look, she's even laughing herself. Look, she's like, what the fuck just scored that?
It is just a goal fest. But it's weird because in their heads, they're the best women players. They're like, no, they are. We've smashed it. But surely they're looking at, we're actually shit. Do you reckon they know the shit?
I've listened to it. I don't remember who was talking to Rio Ferdinand, and she's kind of nailed it, because I think you got brought...
Williams, her name is, yeah.
You got brought into it, and she was like, well, yeah, I couldn't live on your pitch. I couldn't live with you. Said, I'm in my game there. Said, if I tried to step up and play with you lot, I'd be fucking like a fish out of water. So she understood. She's at her level. She's elite at her level, but she's not an elite footballer.
Yeah, but she is for a woman. She's an elite woman footballer.
Elite at her level, elite women footballer.
Well, listen, that element of realism's there. Do you know what I mean? But
some people have that realism.
No disrespect, because most men can't cope. Play against us, so it's no disrespect that a woman's pretty much got no chance because of the physical attributes that we get as being men: bigger, stronger, faster on the whole. So it's not that technically that they can't compete, because I would imagine you can develop your touch and you can develop stuff. It's just when it comes to power and speed and velocity,
physicality, like all sports, it comes down to it. Whether it's rugby, whether it's anything where there's a contact, it's physicality.
But when it comes into the technical stuff, it's like a woman golfer can swing the club probably technically the same as Rory McIlroy, who, maybe not because he's got but technically like some pro golfers.
But you've got that power element.
You need the technicality.
Yeah.
But if you haven't got the power and the velocity and the strength behind it, it'll never, no matter how good your technique is, it'll never ever be the same.
Same with tennis. The technical aspect comes into it, but that power just makes the men better. That's all it is.
So what are we going for here? Seriously, predictions. I think the Lionesses will win tonight, only because they've beaten Italy 7 times in the last 10. I think they've drawn 2 and lost 1. So they've got a good record against them. But did Italy not beat Spain in the last round? Didn't they win it?
Not clue.
I've got no idea.
I'll have a look here. I'm sure they did. Didn't Spain win it?
Completely blind.
Because you remember do you remember the girl when they won the World Cup? Remember the girl got kissed by the fella and they got him nicked?
Oh yeah. Remember that? Yeah.
That was Spain. So Italy must have knocked Spain out in the quarters.
Didn't England win this last time?
Here's a question for you.
No, they won it a while back in England. Didn't they win it in England?
I don't know when they won it.
Is there any other country are they pushing women's sport in all countries, or is it just in UK and America?
I think there's a lot.
Sorry lads, they didn't. Spain beat Italy 3-1 in the group stages. They've drawn with Portugal and beat Belgium. They beat Norway 2-1 last time. But we just seen a clip there of England. I know Jill Scott was playing, so it was a while back.
8-0 in them.
Beating Norway 8-0. They did have a man sent off. I mean, a woman sent off. Fucking hell. We can't say man Marvin tonight, can we, even?
Yeah. No, I know there's a few countries who do push it, Josh.
So Germany play Spain in the other semi. It must be tomorrow night.
Is it part of like a World Economic Forum push?
Possibly, yeah. I know Australia are pushing
Well,
it.
there will be a drive for it because it's politically motivated. It's an in thing, isn't it? You know, getting young girls and empowered and girl power and all that. So it is an in thing. Do you know what I mean? It's coming back round in sports. I mean, they've never been making this much money in their lives. Jill Scott doing the lot. Jill Scott must believe she's won the lottery. Like, with great respect to her, like she must be making hay now. You know what I mean?
Jill Scott. Listen,
Done the jungle, done well in there. You know what I mean? Doing well with the lads on the overlap and all that. So, and she comes across sound. Like I do think she comes across sound. But
I don't think she comes across like stuck up. Or
no, did you see Keane getting after her saying she doesn't like football?
Did he? Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was saying he was saying to them all, you don't love football. He said,
I
go home and
seen
watch
it.
football, and he's right. I know exactly what he means.
Yeah.
You aren't obsessed with it. Because he says to her, who won League 2 last year? And she's like, I don't even know who's in League 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, how are you talking about the men's game if you don't? But anyway, they are.
We're getting paid to talk about it.
They're getting weighed in, aren't they? So you can't blame her. You know what I mean? Like, they've obviously not made that much money in their
Someone's
career.
put it, is Joe Hart allowed to play for the Lionesses tonight?
Yeah, possibly. He's enough of a fanny to be able to. I don't know whether you've seen this while we're talking about the Lionesses and gaslighting and stuff like that. This is the headline, all right? This is forgive the pun, this is the headline. Eddie Izzard, 63, is a vision in red as she is awarded an honorary doctorate in feminism. So, Eddie Izzard, she's been awarded a doctorate in feminism. So you've given a mentally ill man who thinks he's a woman a doctorate in feminism. Like, what the fuck's going on?
The thing is, I'm not even asked because
the lad who will follow says, what next? The Ayatollah of Iran issued a doctorate in gay rights.
Yeah, it's funny, that one. But what is a doctorate in feminism anyway? It's a nonsense. It's a nonsense.
It is. Well, I would think you'd have to be a feminine person to get it. Like, it would help. It's like it's like a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
It is a
mentally ill man to get a doctorate in feminism.
Like, yeah.
But anyway,
still, it's a doctorate in feminism.
Looks a vision in red. I'm like, doesn't look a vision. Like, I'm gonna have a look at you there. How many? That's not a vision. That's not a good looking woman. That looks like fucking bag puss with a load of makeup on. Absolute state of him. And you're saying she, just like everyone knows that's not a fella. And they done it again. There was another one of it. Have you not seen the woman who killed a husband?
Yeah, I've seen this one.
And it's a fucking fella.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Stabbed her husband and like it's a fella, and they put woman killer, and you're like just looking at the picture going, it's a fella. I'm like, what's going on in your heads where you think you're going to tell us that that's a woman and we're going to believe you?
Well, that's the people behind it who are writing the stories and the articles, and the people who are signing it off. They're all gone as well. They're all far gone. If you look at where all these articles are wrote, it's all down in London, isn't it? And we're all in the middle of fucking, what's that street called? All the papers have wrote, but
Fleet Street.
So all around there in London, they're all fucking woke weirdos anyway, aren't they? So that's the people who are writing these stories, these articles, and signing them off. They're all woke weirdos anyway. So that's when they're going to try and push that on us.
Is woke a bad word? Like, is woke a bad word?
The origins of woke probably isn't a bad word. No,
but what it's been what it's been taken into.
The origins of woke, it's meant to mean like some. Like
you're awake.
No, not you're awake. It's like you're awake to a social in like a social.
I thought it was like a social awakening. Or you've awakened to like stuff you weren't aware of before.
It's like Scousers back in the day were called woke because we sort of stepped up against the governments and we fought back.
And we were left wing.
So it was like a social injustice. That's what we meant. That's what the origins of the word meant to mean.
Yeah, if someone had said to me, you're woke 15 years ago, I don't think it would have insulted me. If someone says it to me now, I think it's highly derogatory. I'll be like,
because what it turned into, what the words change over time.
Woke means to me, fellas playing women's sports, fellas using women's changing rooms.
That's what it means to me.
Fellas like sympathising with issues for nefarious purposes to like fucking I really like that, but deep down they're not.
Who's the most woke person you know?
The most woke person? Are you know personally, or you've seen?
In the public eye, maybe.
The public eye, Hector Bellerin.
Bellerin?
Yeah.
He's trying to be a fashion person.
He was champion for women to get equal pay in football.
That's pretty woke.
That is pretty woke. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The wokest person I know, I would have to say Gary Lineker. When I see Gary Lineker crying about the kids who almost got, the kids who were getting killed in Gaza and the situation in Gaza, which is really sad, and when you see it fucking breaks your heart, because it's horrible. But then the hypocrisy of the man, where he wants refugees and all that, but doesn't take any into his own house.
Well, he did do once, but I mean, Kyle Bosch didn't he? He had 2 refugees in his house.
Oh, did he? Yeah,
he had 2 refugees in his house.
But got rid of them.
Yeah.
But Gary then is got Al-Jahani, the Iranian fucking guy who took over the country.
Yeah.
Going on Rest Is Politics, which is his show, isn't he? Goalkeeping Productions. So he runs that all the Rest Is organisation. That's his studio. So they're now shooting people en masse, killing kids. Exactly. There's an ethnic cleansing, a genocide taking place in Syria now. And yet I haven't seen him on a telly crying about it or using his status on the BBC to be raising awareness to it. Like, all the lefties have disappeared here because it doesn't fit their narrative, because they've been really pleased that there's been a bit of a revolution in Syria.
Yeah.
You know, Alistair's tweeted me today, and I eventually got it, because I've been on him and Rory saying, this is your mate, isn't it? Is this your mate? Like, phone him up and tell him, like, fucking get a grip of your band of merry men here.
Yeah.
And he's put something about, we were just discussing on our show today how much you know about Syria and that, no trying to be sarky. I said, well, listen, fucking numbnuts, I know more about it than you, because I could see that ethnic cleansing, that genocide coming down the track. So the minute you went out and done the fucking podcast, I'm like, that's going to bite you in the ass, which everybody with a brain cell did.
Yeah.
And I did say to him, look, I actually believed you at face value when you said there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and you fucking started this avalanche of fucking illegal invasion and immigration and cost to the UK.
Created ISIS.
Well,
it did.
Well, again, but who was the guy who fucking green-lit that? I mean, they had to go. They could not have gone, because they were so entrenched with the Bush administration, and they had to go out and fucking guard them poppy fields for Big Pharma. You know, when you're in bed with the Yanks and the Yanks decide after 9/11 it's going off, Alistair, as the spin doctor, has obviously had to convince everybody that we had to be out there. But now he's sitting there like it never happened. I'm like, no, you don't forget, you were the one who said there's weapons of mass destruction there.
Sure.
And I'd like to ask Alistair, if you're fucking listening today, because he might be, whatever happened to Dr. David Kelly?
Who's he?
He was the doctor who was sent out and came back and said there's no weapons of mass destruction. And then, if you believe the Tin Hat mob, he was bumped. He was the one who could have stopped the war, and they bumped him off, allegedly.
Because we know that war wasn't about weapons of mass destruction.
Well, again, but he was the one who went and was coming back to say there wasn't, and he was he was disappeared.
Yeah.
And again, before this game starts, did anybody see the fallout of the Mike Lynch? Remember the guy who sold his company to Hewlett Packard?
This
one's
boat
sank in
this
the
one is
Mediterranean.
this is a rabbit hole and a half.
I'm not going down this, but if you look at it today, look at the dominoes falling again. His wife's just been taken to the High Court, and his estate's now bankrupt, and the people who've had the business dealings with him, and the people who I believe certainly played a huge part in not only his downfall, but a lot of other people on that boat who've been victorious in a court case against him have absolutely shown again the same way. You know, we're getting Pam Bondi in the news, going out to see Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein, there's no files. It's like, what's going on here? These are at the bollocks. Anyway, Tin Hat off now.
Yeah.
On the side. Because we've got Italia singing the national anthem in the cosplay championship. I don't know, I know what you mean, but...
Someone commented saying George Galloway just done a great documentary on the Kelly death this week. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. George is right on the front foot. I like him. I think he's a good orator. Speaks well. George, very passionate on his topics. I don't always agree with him, but
you shouldn't do.
He is.
If you agree with everyone all the time, you're fucking daft.
He is someone who's tried to hold people in power accountable.
He'd be good on the podcast.
I'll be watching that, Joe. I'll go and watch that. Yeah. So is he David Kelly? The David Kelly one's interesting. I have to be careful talking about it because they might come for me. So I don't have any suicidal tendencies. Right? So if I fucking go missing, you know they've got me, lads, as well. Or certainly...
Mario Luigi there.
Yeah,
Some
certainly...
national anthem, innit?
It is. That's a proper powerful one, innit?
Which?
Even
Second
with...
best
Even
from
with
ours.
yeah, fucking ours is a load of shit.
Yeah, we have to sing fucking
God Save King.
Sausage Fingers. God Save Sausage Fingers, who's opening fucking mosques. The defender of the faith, the defender of the Church of England. But he's fucking welcoming a religion of peace that has no intention of peace. It has absolute intention of taking over.
Yeah. Well, and they admit it.
I'm
It's not
surprised
just-
he's let near the mosque with them fucking sausage fingers. They're not in support, are they?
Yeah, well, it'll probably be gout.
Shake his hand
gout
and go.
sausages, them. Red wine in there.
Shaking the king's hands, haram.
Oh my god, no. Nope. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no.
Yeah. No, lad.
Like no. Couple of pints there.
Fuck off.
If you've had 6 or 7 pints there,
I'd rather
there's a
do it.
couple.
I'd rather.
But I'm saying that there's a few definite no's. There's a few like no, doesn't matter how much fucking bevy you've had before you were married, obviously. But there's a few there. You go.
Listen, we're not here to
judge.
they're not here to judge on looks, judge on football ability. Let's
We
see
will
what you've
judge
got.
on football ability from here, but
Let's
you just
see.
have to say in there's a couple there that you go.
I just can't. I can't believe the Italy team. Italy's renowned for having the most beautiful women in the world,
Yeah.
and they must have picked.
But none of them fucking play fucking footy.
No, but even now, even then, you should have some. You're thinking,
Why proper women? Like proper women have no interest in playing football. It's only fucking manheads who play football. Now them manhead. That's all it is. It's tomboys, manheads and lesbians who play footy. Proper fit birds have absolutely no interest in footy. To the point where I said to the lads before this game starts.
Unless they're shagging one of them.
Well, if you go through world women's football, right? I reckon you might find 5 that would be capable of, say, being a model if they weren't famous for playing football.
for like corn plasters or something.
Lad, they'll get buzzed off because they're decent looking for tomboys and women footballers and lesbos, but they're actually not what you would class as. Do you know what? She's stunning there. She's a.
I know what you mean.
pretty,
I know what you mean, but
effeminate
still,
looking girl.
you'd expect
Like the old one
buyouts.
about that Leishman, I think she's a fucking piglet, me. I mean, listen, I've got high standards. I played in the Premier League, so obviously my interaction with women is completely different than most men's. Because when you play Premier League football and you're as charismatic as I am and as good looking as I am, you know, not now when I've got my bins on and I've got my grey hair and you know what I mean, my forehead's like a Sharpie. But back in the day, when you're rough and ready and you're mooching around full of testosterone, playing in the Prem, you know, you'd have a completely different interaction with the opposite species.
Listen, I didn't mind the fucking flick-ons when we were younger. The flick-ons were sound for me.
So Italy going to play 3-4-3, yeah. England playing more of a 4-3-3. I know absolutely nobody in this Italy side, although this Cantone, Ian Wright was waxing lyrical about it in the build-up.
It's number 7.
I know a few of the England players.
No, there was that. I thought what he was.
He was on about her, yeah, Cantore, saying that she's the one, but I mean, I'll have to take his word on it.
I agree. I just think you've got to make the picture smaller, goal smaller, ball smaller, and it'll be a much better.
So I'm going to go for the Lionesses to get through here. And I'm going to go over 2.5 goals. I think there'll be loads of goals. I mean, to be fair to her, she's done a good job with the team, Serena Weigman. But remember when she won the thing and they were saying they should give her the men's job?
Yeah, I remember
give
that,
her the men's job. You're like, but it wasn't just like a fringe people shouting for that. There was actually some people going, all right.
There was actually some
like, what?
High-profile men in the game shouting for it as well. It was like,
I mean, it was more the journalist lad. It wasn't.
It was
the
more.
fucking
I know it was more,
players.
but I've seen a few. The more Piers Morgan and them was saying it, but
well, he's a fucking knob jockey, and he doesn't fucking know anything about footy. He's just a big fat footy fan who's famous, but actually his football IQ is fucking negative.
Yeah,
you know, he's a fucking fanboy. You know, kisses fucking anyone's ass who he can get a story out of, and I like him, but his football knowledge is slim to none.
Oh,
you know, he supports Arsenal. Fucking hell.
We've just had a mention for Mikel Arteta being one of the most woke people in the public eye.
Could be.
Don't start him on Arteta.
Could be. I know. I'm not even going to mention Arteta because he's wound me up this week. The little fucking Lego head.
What is his statements on?
His latest one. His latest one where he
who's on here, lad? Can't even mention her name. Noise pollution.
On the commentary?
Yeah.
No.
Not that smelly bastard. That smelly bastard.
The other smelly
No,
bastard.
she's not that much of a smelly bastard there, but not as much as the other smelly bastard. Smelly bastards. Committed to science. So I'm going to try and watch this as again, not without like buzzing off them. I'm going to try and watch this as professionally as I can. But if I get off at any point, I'm just going outside. I've got an ice bath out there prepped with ice just to cool my head off in case I get a little bit frustrated with the gaslighting and what they're fucking trying to sell me.
No, I'm going to watch it like it's a proper men's game of footy. Not sorry, like it's a.
You get yourself tripped up here.
How small the keepers look though. They look tiny, don't they?
Well, they are. This is what I'm saying. If you make the goal, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be tiny. It's not like a fucking 5-a-side goal.
Fucking hell, wouldn't like a crack off here.
Oh, you wouldn't like a butt off here, no?
Absolute big,
I'm saying,
meatball head.
If you make the ball a bit smaller and bring the pitch in a little bit, it doesn't have to be like radically.
Just a couple of yards.
And the goal a little bit smaller. I think it would help their game.
Well, it makes sense because the average male height is about 3 or 4 inches bigger than the women's average height. So why are they playing the same size goals? It just makes no sense.
That's what gets me when they take a goal kick and they can't clear their half, or when that girl's passed it out and she ran to the edge of the box and kicked it and it's like 7 metres
because
short of the fucking
if you're gonna
half,
play it out, you play it out. You don't play it out to your centre half and he volleys it, tries to volley it 30 yards up the pitch. That's as hard you can kick it. But Thingo's got a decent pen on that. Chloe Kelly, she's got a good pen on it.
Is that the Ministry of Funny Penalties that she took the other day? Put the big leg up and then ran.
Have you seen it though?
John Cleese.
She can smack it. She's the only one I've seen who can smack it.
Joking, aren't you?
I've seen lad. No,
lad, I'd have saved. There would have been no pen scored the other day. I
want to find that because I'm sure she had one of the.
Oh, then again, no, there was 2. Lucy Bronzers, I might have gone early for because I wouldn't have backed to do that, and the Swedish girl who put it in the top left-hand corner. The rest of them, you'd have got them. I mean, when I say the rest of them, there's only 3 more scored out of 14. But the keepers were almost diving past them. You're like, is this a joke?
Oh, good God.
Oh, is this the Barmy Army? Yeah, look at the fans there. They are 2 aggressive fanny lickers there in the stadium. That's what they are. There's no way they're normal women. They're 2 aggressive rug munchers there. Banging the drums like that with a big meathead next to her. She's just thinking, I'd love to plate the socks off these when they're at half time. Yeah, get me fucking nose buried deep in their bullet hole.
This drumstick's getting utilised at half time.
I mean, listen, channel ball.
I was going to say, it's down the wing, it's standard, it's not but it's just not quick enough to get there, but it's not.
No, but like, it's in terms of tactically, I'm like, I don't even know what to expect. I usually, as I say, I think the longest I've ever lasted in the women's game in total is about 7 minutes. Sometimes I just turn it back over and then I go, I've got to watch that again.
Why are they allowed to drink bevies in the stadium?
Well, I don't know, but I didn't know. That's maybe one of the upsides of women's footy. Maybe that's the way they attract the men into the game, by allowing you to have a pint in the stadium.
Yeah, just seeing.
And also because they're not proper footy fans.
Or maybe because it's that fucking boring, you have to do something.
You have to get bevy to be able to stomach it. Yeah, it helps if you. Well, everything's a little bit better if you're half tipsy, innit? Especially if it's boring.
No, not a foul.
No.
Get up.
How small's the referee?
It looks tiny. Everyone looks really small.
So that's the first thing I think she's the best player for England, Reece James' sister.
Yeah, but she just doesn't look like a footy player, does she? She looks like a rugby player.
Well, she's a bit of a meathead, isn't she?
A bit?
Well, for a girl she is, yeah, but she's a good player. She's got a good touch and all. She handles the ball well for a girl.
I've never seen her play properly, so I've never seen her play.
She handles the ball well. She does handle the ball well. She's not...
But she's not like, she doesn't scream athleticism to me.
No, but she's much technical, better than that, but obviously she's been playing footy with Reece James since, you know what I mean? Her dad's got a soccer academy or footy academy. You can see that she's composed, like settled on the ball, comparative to like most of the women players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get up.
Did he come out with like the live stats, like pass completion and all that?
Yeah, shirts ironed. Dishes washed.
Yeah, we're going to do it professionally. We're going to do it professionally.
Sorry, start again.
Genuinely
just outright misogyny there.
Sorry.
You're meant to be the left wing part of this organisation.
The first 5 minutes, the ball retention isn't great.
No, but like you could say that about a men's semi-final and establishing territory. It's for a different reason in terms of the ferocity and the intent of the press in terms of ball over. But this must be really intense. These won't be pressing at this level in 20 minutes time.
But I'm not expecting. No, I don't. I'm not expecting ball retention to be great throughout the 90. I'm expecting them to lose the ball a lot, just because they're just not technically there yet. I just don't think it's going to be a game where you're going to be, what a great move that was, a ping, one touch pass and little runners through the middle and stuff. It's going to be a lot of hit and hope, a lot of I'm downplaying it massively.
Let's have it right.
We don't know.
The first 5 minutes have been dreadful.
They've lost the ball a lot, both sides, yeah. But I'm expecting that it's going to be a lot of these balls. See, a lot of them hitting, a lot of them hopeful balls.
I mean, that
happens
in the men's game, but like,
on a shirt.
yeah, that happens in the men's game there. But there's just been a passage of play there, which, let's be honest, for the semi-final of a major championship, the best of the best in Europe, that was
shit, yeah. Yeah, it was like, poor. It was less.
If
you Sunday league team done that, you'd be flipping. Just that little passage of play.
I think that's like fucking Cheshire Prem and
this hasn't even got that, lad. Like, I'm telling you.
On the Astro, no, they do turn it over a little bit. Like
it's
they do get panicky, them lads. You know, I played in a game the other day against the Liverpool Prem side for the Cheshire Prem side. And when they get tired, they do turn the ball over a bit stupidly. They're not the same when they're fresh. I mean, these girls are fresh. Yeah. It's just football terminology, don't mean. I'm just saying, like, these girls are fresh, aren't they? And I mean, you can already see the marked difference in like the way they're physically able to press. I mean, that's dreadful.
That's poor.
Yeah, it's really poor. I mean, that's a basic pass. Men do that, so we got to caveat
men do that, but we've seen it like 4 or 5 times in the first 7 minutes. There.
Oh. My only early impressions could be it's like similar to maybe 5-a-side on a Monday night where you just see like the office spazzers getting out for a game of footy.
The office spazzers, yeah.
It would be fascinating to watch, like to actually watch them take on. What tier of men's footy are they kind of comparative to?
I've played semi-professional football. There's no chance.
Yeah, I'd fancy a Ferrati tonight. Like if you play, even playing now, lads, fancy a Ferrati tonight. Like
minimum 10-0.
I know.
This is in the 7 minutes.
I know, and this is meant to be the like top 4 in the world. Like technically, that you'd think you'd have a decent first touch.
That's not to do with athleticism or
that's just no football ability. That's
yeah.
just been having no touch.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a better one, wasn't it?
Just now, all I'd be saying to the team, if I'm the gaffer saying,
I mean, even their angles are wrong. I'm watching them here. Their angles are wrong. They're positioned in the wrong place for the shape they're trying to play. But
I'm just saying to the team, just keep the ball for like a couple of minutes, please. Just keep the ball, just settle it and keep the ball because you're giving it away.
Oh, it's a hot potato. Loads. It is a hot potato. That's a bad tackle. She's going to get booked here. It's a hot potato.
Did they have yellow cards in the women's game?
Hey, the refs the fittest on the pitch. Yeah, did they have yellow cards or the pink ones? Another bad Michelle.
Yeah, I don't know. They've got the rainbow armband on again. I mean, she's lucky not to get booked there. I mean,
only because she's lucky not to get touched. Has she touched her?
But she goes off her feet. No, she only clips it, doesn't she? She goes off her feet. And
if that was half a yard in front of it, that would have been bad.
So if you get Fingo, because she just made the tackle there, I'm going to give you another phenomenal book. The Lucy Bronze football superstars book. So Lucia Roberta Tough Bronze, her name is. Born in Berwick upon Tweed, which at some point in the past has been part of Scotland. It fluctuates north of Newcastle.
Okay, didn't know that.
She actually was brought up on Lindisfarne, which is the holy island where the monks lived, where the Vikings first invaded.
So how has she got to be a football player?
Right, because her dad's Portuguese and her mother's, I think she said, Lindisfarne. Her dad's Portuguese, Joaquin, and her mum, Diane. She was a teacher.
But how she got to live with monks?
No, she moved to Lindisfarne. She didn't live with monks. Lucy, for the time, they lived on the island of Lindisfarne, which is known as the Holy Island. It's where all the monks live.
Yeah.
And the Vikings invaded it, and they were like, and they just killed them all, took all the gold.
Sound.
But it's off the coast of Newcastle. It's up that area.
Yeah.
So she's lived in Berwick and obviously moved there. And she's obviously got an older brother. That's who she's competed against. But it was really interesting reading that about Lucy. Learned loads. I genuinely did in preparation for this. So she is now my favourite women's player, just because I know more about it than any other women's player. All right. So I'm gonna if I get a women's footy kit, because I go, that's a boss kit. That I'm going to get bronze on the back.
Chloe Kelly's from Cockney, and Chloe Kelly was she married to a Scouser, so
is she?
Well, yeah. So
I don't know.
Yeah. So we've got to be supporting her. Scouser.
No, I'm going to stick with Lucy Bronze, because
Chloe Kelly.
I've read the book.
Are we going to get our shirts with Lucy Bronze and Chloe
Bron, if they get to the final, we'll have to get the Lionesses kit, lad, with rainbow letters on the back.
When's the
Bronze.
final? I'm away next week, so I can't even watch it. So
The final must be
have to
the
step
weekend,
in. You're
must
going to step in, yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
Good chance, yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean,
It wasn't. I mean, the defender should have done a bit better with the header.
But she was stretching for it. In a defence, it wasn't like a clear-cut chance. She was stretching for it.
I mean, you just got to watch the defence.
It's actually a good run.
I mean, yeah, the defender.
It's actually a good run from James to come to. Oh no, she probably should have been better, you know.
She should have gone with a left foot, shouldn't she? There, really. But again, she gets a shot on target. When we have to, it is with asterisks next to it, a shot on target.
Oh, she's just chopped it.
Oh, there's some of them are all like they're not. Some of them are crap, but some of them are actually
No, listen.
not that bad.
As we said, technically, that's not the issue with 80% of them. It's just the physicality. They're just not going to be. And I'm shocked. And as I said, how small they all look. They look like ants, don't you think?
I mean, because the pitch is too big for them. That's why, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're right.
And,
but
and they're only all 5'6", 5'7", where you're getting fellas at 6'4", 6'5", and you imagine Italy men's team and a keeper. Like she'll be what 5'10" here, maybe the cat for
the
England.
cat. No, she wasn't the smallest in the pitch. It looked like before.
No, she's bigger than.
No.
These must be about 5'8". Lucy Bronze. What's Lucy Bronze there? She must be 6 foot. The keeper.
Go to your book. I'll read your book. How big's Lucy Bronze?
Lucy Bronze. How tall is Lucy Bronze? They must have put that in.
With heels on, she's what?
8'9". She's 1m72.
So what's that? 5'10".
I'm 5'10". I'm 178. So she must be 5'7" or something like that, is it?
Yeah, 5'7".
So the keeper there, I reckon, is 5'11". That England
There's
women's
no
keeper.
way that cat's 5'11".
We're gonna have to Google this.
Google this, aren't we?
Hampton, the name is. It said there. Hampton, I think. She must be 5'11" there. The keepers must be 6 foot, lad. 5'11".
What's her name?
Something Hampton, I don't know. England keeper Hampton. She's taller than Lucy Bronze, just on the eye there. I'd have to put her above Lucy Bronze. So whether she might be 5'10" or 5'11".
Oh, listen, 5'8".
Wow. So, all right, yeah. So Lucy
Hannah.
Bronze is only a little bit. So she's 5'7".
I said she didn't look that big. Hannah Hampton. So the England keeper's 5'8", which is.
Yeah, you chip it on the line there, can't you? You can dink a pen while she's on the line.
You just get to that 18-yard box
Score
and
from
just
the corner.
hit
Put it
it.
in the top corner.
Just hit the ball.
That like England looked the better side, yeah.
In the first 10 minutes, you've had the more possession in the final third, and they're both giving the ball away loads. Italy more so though.
So she's well thought of, isn't she? This Alessio Russo.
Don't know much about her, obviously, still, but
the thing is, they have like the exposure that the cosplay getting forced down your throat has given them a lot of exposure. Like I do know a few of them, but it's only because I've had to fucking know my enemy. Do you know what I mean? And these aren't actually my enemy. I feel sorry for these girls. It's nothing to do with these really. It's to do with Sky and BT and ITV and also all the imposters coming on. The Cabbage Patch Doll and a couple of smelly bastards and all them ones who are popping on the men's game. Do you know what I mean? The girls who are actually playing the game.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
Not really on my radar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy they're doing well and they're playing in women's footy. It's only when they come on the men's programmes that they get under me skin.
Yeah, but and as you said before, some of them haven't got the delusions of grandeur that the others have. They understand this is a women's level. They are elite at their level, and this is they don't want equal pay because
they know the place is what you're saying.
Yeah,
in the ecosystem.
Really hard to say
they know
that.
the place in the ecosystem.
Yeah, which is fair. Like it's not just women.
Do you know who I've always got on with? Every time I've seen her, Karen Carnage. I've always been sound with that. Do you know what I mean? Well, as you're always going to be. It's not like she's been.
No, it's not. She's not like done anything
this
fucking mad wrong.
predates what I've said. So this was before I'd said what I've said. So she mightn't have the same friendliness towards.
She's definitely not going to have the same friendliness towards you now. But
well,
still,
okay, that's cool.
but it's not. Yeah, but it's not like they've done anything like evil. It's just like you're just being caught in the crossfire of what the nonsense is being forced on us. It's not.
No, I've just had to stand up and fucking speak out for the millions of us out there, men, who are being gaslit with this bullshit that this is some kind of product that we need to consume and we should be really interested in. And if we say it's crap, we're fucking Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh. That's a foul.
Yeah, I thought that was a foul.
I thought they didn't get the ball, just pushed it off it.
I mean, there's no real atmosphere in the stadiums, is there, as well? You know, when you're listening to it, it's like...
Yeah,
it's
just...
when it goes down to one end of the box, everyone starts cheering.
It's like, they get like excited.
When it goes in the box,
yeah,
there's nothing else.
They're going to do something.
Isn't that like when you do the soccer 8 games and that's a similar type of crowd?
Exactly the same crowd.
It's like an ill-informed crowd. It's like you haven't heard one footy song sung or like...
No, it's just everyone whoops when it
And by the way, they've got the band in who... You know, where England take a band to try and get the songs going. They're there with them, although they've got a couple of butch lesbos from the Isle of Lesbos in there.
Massive dildos banging the drum. 15 minutes in, yeah.
And that's what I've never got about lesbians, you know. Maybe call me ignorant here, but I've never
Why do you use dildos?
Yeah, I'm like, if you're a lesbian and you're into other women and you're in, like, that's your thing, and you detest men or men aren't for you.
Why'd you
get a big naughty double ender and just absolutely poke fuck out of yourselves with it if you've got no interest in men?
I don't think they all do. I don't know. You can't. It's
dangerous to generalise. I wasn't suggesting they all do, but like...
Yeah, definitely some do. But then I think, you're right, you know, if you despise...
Well, why does one of them become a man? Like, why does one of them become like the man?
I know what you mean.
They don't have 2 women in it. Like, I know some do, but why do you end up with like a masculine and a feminine, a dominant one?
I know what you mean. So one lesbians, some of them look really feminine, some of them look really.
No, you can see. I suppose in gay couples it's the same. When you see 2 gay fellas, it's the same, and you go, why is there a giver and a taker there? I know there will be fucking, you know, both. Some will do both.
Switcheroo.
But there is some who's like, no, one's like the dominant one.
Yeah,
you know, one takes the male role and one takes the suppressive kind of female role.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I've never got that. But
why do you do that? Isn't surely being gay or lesbian?
I just think maybe it's just
away from that. That's why
you find women more attractive, but they do like that kind of pleasure. I don't know. It doesn't really. Is
it not like a role, like kind of role play? It's, you know, you do see it in the animal kingdom, don't you? Some animals, if something happens, they do become like a chameleon, and like some fish or whatever will change and become a female.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Is it seahorses do that? There's some animal, maybe it's seahorses do that.
Seahorses,
like,
seahorses
have, and they're both male. One will turn female.
Yeah,
like that.
There's definitely isn't the seahorses that only have one partner forever? Penguins do. Seahorses.
There's a few animals like that.
Penguins do. Seahorses do. Dolphins are one of the only animals who have sex for fun.
Have you seen this that was going on in India? Where is it India or Pakistan? It's Pakistan, I think.
Same as.
Where there's a pink dolphin in the river, and it's got a very similar to a female vagina, and they've been raped to extinction.
Whoa!
There's been a rape in there. I've thrown the rape word in. Yeah.
Sometimes they will lie. They've been raping dolphins.
Okay. There's a pink dolphin in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's been raped into extinction. Or almost to extinction, because they'll blast goats, no danger them. They will blast, not the same way the Welsh will blast the sheep. You know what I mean? It's like, but I'm telling you that by all accounts, this dolphin is meant to have as close as it gets, either its blowhole or its fart entrance.
Shag the dolphin's head in.
Its fart passage is the same. I'm fucking going to get this up. I think I'm on the noise up.
I don't think you're noise up. I think you've done a bit of a Carl Pilkington and sort of.
Where's the chat? No, there won't be just me in the chat who's seen this pink dolphin
getting shagged in the head into extinction.
Pink dolphins. Wait to see this, lads. Pink dolphin.
in
I'm sure.
Lucy Bronze's hemorrhage to get shagging a pink dolphin's head.
Yeah, lad. Pink dolphin extinction, Pakistan. The pink dolphin. Refers to the Indus River dolphin, which is not pink but rather a light brown colour. It is an endangered species and it is not extinct. Okay,
due to getting its head shagged.
But it's endangered because the old Pakistani community who live around the river are fucking raping it to death. I fucking kid you not.
Oh my God.
I kid you not. I'm gonna pull you the article up here. What paper will this be in?
These British pigs best watch out when they come over here.
They won't go near pigs.
I won't go near pigs.
India's river dolphins are home to 6 found dolphins, but they are in trouble. But the BBC doesn't tell you why they're in trouble because they're woke. Luckily, Twitter does tell you why they're in trouble.
Because they've got a minge.
And the reason they're in trouble is they've got a very similar sex organ as the female. And unfortunately, the old horny buggers out in
That
the
live-
Pakistan region
that
can't
live's
help
gone
but
off,
rape
Josh.
it to death.
Twitter live, TikTok live's gone off.
Are we off?
No, the YouTube's on.
Yeah, it should be back on. It just said reconnecting.
Pink. What am I on
They
here?
mustn't like the
Fucking hell.
content.
Oh yeah, talking about
Do you reckon
dolphins.
it was because we mentioned the yeah, okay. Pakistanis have raped the Indus River pink dolphin species to near extinction. They rape these dolphins because they're young. They have small pink vaginas resembling a woman's that they apparently find it so irresistible that they rape them to death.
My head.
It is possibly the only species ever raped into near extinction by humans.
We must have been.
Wow.
Lads, don't ask me where to get these gold snippets of information, but you can imagine the rabbit holes I end up in when
What's got us blocked on TikTok there is talking about raping dolphins, it looks like.
I'd
we got
assume
kicked
so.
off TikTok there, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd assume so, yeah.
Yeah? Have we been launched off the TikTok?
Being launched off TikTok live because of dolphin rapage.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even think about that, but yeah. Anyway, on YouTube, can we not get back on?
No, we're on YouTube.
Oh,
We're
we're
back on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, but we not get back on TikTok?
No.
Not sure.
TikTok, sorry, I didn't know the dolphin raping was off finger, but I was just giving you that little nugget of information. But yeah, lad, look there. Why'd you doubt me, look?
I reckon he's taken that up their ass as well. Look at them, dirty bastards.
No, they're just bumming their heads in, lad. Look, they're getting their heads bummed in by them fucking...
Is this how bad the standard of the game's got to?
Not even watch. Yeah, it's that shit. Not even watch. We're talking about dolphins getting
England had
extinct
a
through
good chance then.
horny buggers out in the...
Bummed into extinction.
Bummed into extinction. The first species to get raped into extinction. I didn't even think about it. I forgot we can't use those... Oh, is that on our...
Yeah.
So we're still live there. All right, that's our best one anyway, because we'll clip it up from there anyway.
Yeah.
YouTube, we've lost the TikTok following, so I didn't know
we can't talk about
not be
bumming.
allowed to talk about species being extinct
Being
new
bummed
answer,
to
Joe.
death.
for perverse reasons. New Amber.
Let's talk about last time anyway. Can we have a little chat?
Common sense wildlife
Wildlife
series
programme.
of going into
Yeah.
the Indian River.
Oh yeah.
Well, the politics one's flying. I had an interesting conversation this morning. Carl Froch phoned me this morning. We caught up, so I'm trying to get him on the podcast. Obviously, he's smashing its head in on the YouTube. Froch on Fighting's doing great. But we had good catch up this morning. I haven't spoke to him for a few weeks. And I don't know whether you find him. I find him fucking brilliant on the boxing. He's like so... He's a world champion fighter, great fighter. But
Easy
also,
bastard.
he speaks his mind, which is so refreshing. Especially when you've got, obviously, all the guys on the mainstream boxing channels who have to curry favour with the promoters or have to kiss a bit of arse here to get interviews. And then Froch is just out there having it. It looks like he's trying to engineer a fight with Jake Paul, doesn't he? He's always calling Jake Paul out. Did you see Usyk Dubois and Jake Paul's getting in the ring?
Oh what? If Usyk even entertains that slightly, he needs to fuck off for me.
Yeah, but if they say to him, lad, here's 100 mil to just fill him in.
He can't,
Like-
at the peak of his career, Usyk can't get
Yeah, but he
involved with
battered
that.
Tyson Fury. He battered Dubois. He's battered AJ. Who's he going to fight? Might as well say, because if 300 mil, just go and punch this little turnip's head in here. I reckon Usyk could go in with the Viagra and side behind his back with an hard on and knock Jake Paul out with his hard on. That's how good he'll be at boxing compared to Jake Paul.
Oh.
Like cock slap him in the face and KO him. Well, that's what John Fury said today, didn't he?
What?
Said that Anthony Joshua would knock him out with his dick.
Yeah.
He said, I hope he doesn't fight him. And he was talking about Tyson, saying there's no point them fighting. They should have fought 6 years ago. And he said, I hope Anthony Joshua doesn't fight Jake Paul. And then the fella's going, why do you reckon he can win? He's like, he'll knock him out with his dick.
He's off.
He is quite funny.
He's
Yeah,
nuts,
he is
you know.
quite funny. Well, England have got a corner here, 24 minutes in. Centre half's taking it. Left footed in swing.
Not a bad corner.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball, to be fair. Oh, shit, they're on counter. Oh, she's quick, isn't she, for the girl?
You can't say that.
I can. She's
Say
quick for the girl.
Quick.
She's quick for the girl. I didn't expect... I thought the long striding one there, but she smoked there.
Give it back
Is
to
that
me.
a shot?
No, lad, listen, you've just been complaining they're turning over possession. Like, they're having a passage of play, a phase of possession here.
But she's going to knock it down there, try and cross it to no one.
Is that a shot?
Oh, God.
Shot
That's exactly what I said.
He's going for the top corner.
Do you know what? Do you know the minute...
I could see that coming.
The minute she took a touch and the way she set her feet, and then when she took the second touch, it was like a disabled lad who's like had an ankle break and he's got the cricket
the
pads
ball,
on.
you know
the
way
ball,
you,
and then when she crosses, she's crossed it straight out.
Because the ball's that
Technically,
close to a standing foot.
like
Yeah.
dreadful.
It's impossible angles.
It's impossible
I agree
angles
with
to
you.
put the ball.
Like-
But I can tell straight away he's going to
Like
cross it.
technically, no, that reminded me of there. Nader Manua.
No, it might be Steve Finnan.
No, that reminded me of Nader Manua. That's what Nader Manua would have done because he's got bunions on his. He's got size 14 boots
Try
on
and
with
cross the ball
studs
from his ankle.
in the summer, and he's got massive bunions on his feet and zero feeling from his kneecaps down. So he like literally got pinned in needles from the kneecap down, where he's like, "Oh shit, and my feet there, touch, poor, second touch, poor doesn't set it, third touch, instant goal kick." So I can see why he does the commentary on this for Nua. I can see why he does the commentary because technically these are probably the same level of technicians as him. Some of them are obviously better because they can control the ball, which you obviously can't do. I mean, that could be a yellow, you know.
It's late, very late, isn't it?
That could have been a yellow.
We know what it needs to go. We said that it'd be, but I haven't seen one.
He's had a bet on it.
No one's had a fucking shot.
No one's had a.
Lauren James was like.
No one's had a
goal.
decent shot. There's not
No
one
one's
being
had a shot. No one's put a decent cross in. No one's had a phase of play where you go, fucking hell, these are on top, they're going to score.
Just keep the ball for a little bit.
But this is how bad they are. They will still concede goals because if you get a shot on target, the keepers can't cover the corners, they can't jump, or they do mad stuff where they just jump
like
into the wrong
kids,
area.
you know, because when we were kids, the goals, the smaller goals didn't come in until we'd finished youth football, did they? And we used to play on the big goals as kids.
And if you got a high shot,
always going in.
like Lan Ward used to just shoot high, he'd cross corners in, I was in because the keeper just couldn't cover the
Got nowhere near them.
Yeah.
So, you know, well, did the small goals, did you play in smaller goals, Josh, when you was a kid or not?
No,
Or was you playing a full size? No, full size. No, you're playing for the kids.
St. Anne's, we had full size goals. They made of planks of wood.
So what year did they come in?
They just got bolted in, didn't they? They were smaller, you know. They're not full size, them.
You could
They're not
shoot from
full
anywhere.
size. They're not full size.
Weston Junior definitely played
You
on
could
full
shoot from
size.
anywhere.
No, they're not full
And
size,
score.
lad. Think about it. They were lower. They might have been the same width, but they were lower. They weren't full size. Some might have been, but they weren't all full
I remember
size.
my uncle coming to watch me, and he was 6'1", and he was reaching it, and he was touching the post. So he was 6'1".
I think St. Anne's one were the same height, but not the same width. And I think Weston's were the same width, but not the same height.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But there was some other teams that had full-size goals because they played on men's pitches.
I remember playing on the Doms, and they had no crossbar.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
What the fuck? I'm playing on the Doms for
For the school, yeah,
school.
they were there. They went. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
And
yes,
yeah.
had the two poles
They
in.
had the 2 poles in.
Yeah, like
That was just fucking weird.
what were they?
I was
like,
in goal
javelin
though.
poles?
What
Yeah.
the fuck? I was like,
Ref, that went
Yeah,
over.
and the ref
No,
just
that went
guessed
in.
when
That.
it went
Yeah,
over.
but it went over
No,
and
go,
all that,
no,
yeah.
it's over that. I think went in the top corner. No, it's over.
yeah.
I mean, again, you know, technically really poor. That's a simple pass to complete, and I mean, we've got to give them a bit of slack as well because you know the males in England certainly have benefited from the foreigners coming in, and a real emphasis on a lot of ball work in your youth and a lot more ball touches from Liverpool bringing in that curver from the Dutch system to obviously all the extensions of that we've got now where you know the modern English player has a lot more ball contacts growing up than what he did you know back in the day when you had to get it from front to back relatively quickly and compete
completely
physically.
different player now than what it was 15 years ago even.
So this is the thing with the women, it will take them a period of time to develop technical ability because they need better services and they need obviously better facilities and stuff like that. But at the minute, like it's
at the minute, it is what it is.
It's raw, isn't it?
Don't try and make it something that's not. That's the whole issue.
But that's what I
with
say about Lauren James. Like she's like, there's loads of lads. I would have like, as I said to you there, there's like Nader Manua, terrible first touch, you know, good athlete, strong, but technically fucking like you'd knock you sick. Like in the boxes, he's just a fucking bomb scare. You know, he's a hot potato. The ball isn't his friend. Whereas Lauren James has got a better touch and better ball control than him. Like he couldn't have controlled that with the outside of his foot there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He doesn't know that you can control the ball with the outside of your foot.
Yeah.
And his left foot, that's like even stiffer. But again, in terms of he just stole these off, the, you know, or be able to sprint past them.
He played a front.
But he was a 100-metre sprinter. I think he had he was.
But he played a front and score 4. He would.
Well, he was a striker as a kid, so
was he?
Yeah, but he was. I think he ran like in 10 or 11 second 100 metres, and he was like athletics.
Yeah.
But obviously, that Jamili or someone like that, remember him? He was running. I think the few of them had his number, so he wouldn't have been the number one sprinter. And obviously, he's ended up in football, Man City's academy. But again, I think I'll have to give Lauren James a bit of credit. She's got certainly a better football technical touch and football ability and knowledge than him.
Yeah.
Based on what I've seen her do so far.
Oh, you just make the referee.
So with the stories of like the USA team, the Australian team, the Swiss
team,
Swiss boys teams, you can see how
they've been beat by under 15. Yeah, they'll get bladdered. I mean, you know, that's why we can't ever have them. Unfortunately, talking on the Premier League and saying you should do this and you should do that. Because you got listen. So teenage lads are flat news.
What about
not metaphorically, but like literally, like in the game of footy, you get slapped
metaphorically,
about. You get slapped about by teenage lads.
Were Forest Green genuinely considering employing a
They did. When they sacked Duncan Ferguson,
they employed a woman.
They put a woman in for the next game, but he's a cunt. He's one cunt, that Dale Vince. Anyway, he's the fucking. When talk about woke, that he's a one prick that. And I don't know whether you've seen it today.
The kid.
Well, not the kit. The kit's come out today. He's obviously hired that fucking tit, Robbie Savage, fucking absolute whopper, who's, I think, been a bit of a cunt to Macclesfield there, because he was skid, they call him, don't they? He used to have skids in his undies. That's what he's known as at Man United, because he used to have skids in his slips, big shitty undercrackers. So Nicky Butt and all that said, we used to call him skid, like, so he just doesn't get taken serious by them for his big shitty undercrackers. And then, like, he's gone and managed Macclesfield as director of footy. The fellas put a load of money in. They haven't been anything other than successful after, even though in those divisions that they're having a go, got promoted and then fucking absolutely backdoored them. Like, looks like it's a bit shit from him, to be fair, take the Forest Green job for this turnip who Dale Vince, who was the Just Stop Oil, wasn't he, putting the money into Just Stop Oil. He's also done a lot of stuff with Ed Miliband, and because he's got let's see what happens here. I'll talk about that tit in a minute.
Nice ball back
as well. Oh, it's fucking bad defending, innit? Good finish.
Good finish, yeah.
It goes right in the middle of the goal, lad, again.
But it got high, go high.
It did, but they should have cut that out at about fucking. That should have been cut out.
They shouldn't have got to it.
A couple of times, yes.
It shouldn't have got to it, but
I've backed to score anytime. Come on.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know who it is.
That's a proper cheeky bet, that one.
But,
look at it.
Was she the striker? How do you know her, lad?
She was second favourite.
Oh, right. So you just gone on the odds, on the number.
Odds,
yeah.
I mean,
just for a bit of interest. But
that should, for me, that should have been cut out.
Size of her head, though.
There's three opportunities.
She
to
can
cut
think
that
for
out
us all, can't she?
Barbie Bonan.
Like,
Barbie
it's a
Bonanza.
throw in, right?
Yeah.
Bad defending there as to get rolled for the left back. Bad defending. No, the 1-2.
1-2 was
right?
decent.
Terrible for no.
The first one,
all three of England's back line are on the hook there. I think it's Greenwood who gets spun off the throw-in, which is fucking pathetic, schoolboy. I don't know what the second centre half's doing, the middle centre back there, gambling, and she gambled and
did
got it wrong, and then I think that's Bronze at the back post. Should have got a clearance on it, but I think the middle centre back here, I'll cough her name in a minute. You can't gamble there.
Yeah,
you've got to stay where that ball goes. You can't gamble there on the pullback. If you gamble there and get it wrong, it ends up in your net.
But that's the first.
If you stay there, you got a chance of defending it.
That's the first decent shot on goal.
You've only had 2 shots on goal, that, and Lauren James is like flick a goal.
Yeah, but to be fair to the Italian girl, she kept it down.
Well, this Greenwood, the left centre half here, or the left, whatever.
You've got to pull into that space there. That's it. She does. She's got not bad awareness, that Lauren James. I've got to give it that there.
I think she's their best player.
Twice
she's the women's team best player.
I know it's obvious for us looking at the big picture.
Yeah, Greenwood. I think it's Greenwood has a right nibble out wide, fucks the job up. What's her name? Alex Greenwood, Man City. And then I don't know whether it's Morgan or Williamson. One of them has the biggest nibble on the pullback you've ever seen in your life and gives up the fucking front post slot. The first slot, which is sacrilege.
Yeah.
All right, if you do that,
and you get part, because
if she'd have stood there, she'd have headed that ball out. After that, I don't know who's coming on the back of it. I don't know whether it was Bronze or the other. I don't know. It was the other centre half. I think. Oh no, it wasn't the other centre half out wide. It was Lucy Bronze.
Sure, it's fucking massive.
Yeah, I think she was on the cover at the fullback.
That's a good ball.
Good little switch. But again, fucking They don't seem to be able to clear the ball, do they?
Yeah.
Like the defenders, like they slash at everything coming
It
across
seems
the
the
goal.
whole game seems in slow motion.
I've said it is like watching footy underwater. If I said to you, this is a men's game played in a swimming pool,
Yeah.
you'd go, yeah, about right there.
It's the crossing slow, the passing slow, the running slow. It's everything.
Yeah, because
I know, but I mean,
size and the speed.
but when you're watching it, you realise how slow it is.
I mean, but look, they don't seem to be able to sort the feet out quick enough to clear it properly. It's like they can't move the feet quick enough to kick the ball.
She said she crosses well. That was a terrible cross.
You can't listen to the nonsense that they talk on the commentary. You can't listen to that.
She just said she crosses well.
Yeah, you can't listen to it because they'll say stuff and you go, like the goal I was telling you about a couple of weeks ago, where the header goes in the middle of the goal and they're going, what an header, and you're going, the keeper's just ran and threw herself on the floor at the near post. If she just stood in the middle, she'd tipped it over or caught it. And they're going, what an header, and you're going, no, you got to be saying, what the fuck's the cat doing there? What is the goalie doing there? But they don't, they wax lyrical about the goal, and you're going, that was the men's game, you'd go, the keeper wants fucking there.
Yeah.
But because they don't dig anyone out, it's like this feast of positivity around what good's happening.
Yeah.
They don't talk about any of the shit or the stuff to crap at.
Yeah.
They won't talk about the 15 mistakes that's led to the goal. They'll say, what a great 1-2 and what a great crossing that goal is, and you're going, on a great finish, which it was a good finish.
It was a good finish.
Instead of saying, what the fucking hell's our left back Greenwood doing? Getting rolled off a bad touch and getting rolled on the outside.
On the outside, oh yeah.
Getting rolled on the outside and then doesn't track the runner for the 1-2. Like they haven't mentioned that once and they won't. Even when they do the pundits here.
I thought the 1-2 was decent, but getting rolled on the outside.
And righty in that, they won't carry carnage. They won't talk about that.
The easy way to stop that, you just put your it's like schoolboy stuff. You get told, just stop, put your hand. Yeah, just stop. Just there you go, it's done.
Anyway, we've got a goal in the cosplay. That'll make it a better game. England have to come out here anyway.
Second half, you got it.
So let me get back to that sausage.
Oh, Lauren James has been booted in the fanny.
Dale Vance, who has this week, fans turn against football's wokest kit. Club unveil 100% vegan strip ahead of the new season.
How is it vegan?
Isn't every kit vegan? Because I don't know any kit that's been made of meat.
No, isn't it? It's got a vegan is not just meat, is it? It's like it's cotton, not the way it's produced. Is
leather. Some proper vegans won't have leather and all that. But like, I'm like, how do you make a vegan kit? Like,
I don't know.
Kit's not. You couldn't have. You wouldn't say our kit's made of steak.
James. Why she's inside it?
There's like no power there. Do you know what I was going to say? The criticism I've got of her. The criticism I've got of her. She doesn't be able to like generate power in her shots. She's good with a touch and like keeps it like dribbling. She
stood up. You can see where the centre half's going here. I know it's easy saying after the event. Watch this now. Lauren James is coming out. You can see the centre half's coming across. Chop. Don't try and go there. Place it there.
She has to use the defender as a screen, don't she?
Yeah,
but I mean,
she's gone for the hardest shot.
The keeper's halfway across. If she goes that way, the keeper's too far across.
Chop in there and you're there. She's gone for the hardest shot there.
Yeah, I mean, she's hit the target again. She looks England's most likely to score. Anyway, they've got the wokest kit. I don't know whether you've seen this kit.
That's so bad, you know.
Dreadful. I'll jump to show you on a little zoom.
It looks like a lesbian cheetah.
So that's the home and the away kit. Can you see that on the...
You just have to bring it closer.
You'll have to... or just Google it.
All right. Yeah, so... But also, more interestingly, so they've got... Yeah, it's almost got a bit of... I think it's a bit of a tip to the Palestinian cause, because you'd always see him with that scarf on, and he looks like he's a proper lefty, isn't he? He's got that ecotricity. Obviously, he's pot inclined. He's making brewsties out of it. But he beats the drum for that tofu pies, and you can't have meat in the stadium and all that. But it's a fucking cunt of a little club. It's fucking it's no football. When you go there, it's like no football. It's not football people. It's like in the hills of Gloucestershire. Like in the hills, it's not a town that is like... And he's obviously a wealthy guy from his business in green energy and ecotricity or something like that is his core business in it. And he's done, built like a football team there. But when you go there, you're like, this not going to work. It's too far out from civilization. And nobody is asked about footy. Like you're in a quaint fucking part of the world.
A little cheese village.
It's just not. It's never going to take off there.
Rolling.
Yeah.
The stadium's shit. It's a little shitty stadium that doesn't serve any meat. You know what I mean? You can't even get a bovril there. It's tofu burgers, and by the way, the pies and all that are alright for a change, but you wouldn't fucking want to eat them every week.
Seen Big Dunk nailed one, didn't he?
Yeah, did you see him on the overlap talking about it? He's like, oh, they fucking made me do it.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to say no. You've got to say no.
I say, no, have you got a bacon butty? I'll nail that.
But I don't know whether you've seen this as well. So today they've released that kit, all right? But what they've also done is they've got a doctor who's now giving prescriptions out to go and watch their team as an antidote for depression and suicide. All right, so there's a doctor in that area.
Strike him off.
The BBC put it on today.
Strike him off.
Don't give them tickets for this.
Well,
Was it Eddie Izzard?
No. I said, actually, if you've actually seen Forest Green play, or you've been to Forest Green, right, that's more likely to cause depression and more likely to cause suicide than it is to fucking lift the symptoms of it. Because they're fucking shit. They're in the conference. They came up, they won the... Did they win? No, they should have won the league.
They should have won the league, yeah.
The year where went up, when they had a really good group that they put together over about 5 or 6 years. But because he's that much of a tosspot, I don't think anybody likes him. Like, he splurges the money.
Don't forget, they spent fortunes getting up to
They spent fortunes, lad, getting into the league. They spent fortunes. But also, it is unsustainable because he's just a bit of a twat.
Yeah.
And I think he's had a big thing with divorce with his missus as well, hasn't he, recently? I'm sure I've seen him go through a high-profile divorce with his missus.
Because he wouldn't eat the bacon flaps.
But again, definitely wouldn't, yeah. I don't know, you'd have to ask her, allegedly. And he loves suing people.
Oh,
yeah, he's one of them guys who loves suing people. I mean, that's dreadful, isn't it?
You can't... just stop it. She's forcing something now. I know, but I've seen Prem players do that. So.
By the way, yeah, she does well to get on the outside. Let's see. Yeah, do you know what? She's tried to stand it up. She's tried to do the right thing. But you did say football superstar. I mean, I'm like, what I've just seen with my own eyes doesn't really... No. I should say,
won't be a
women's football superstars. Because a different sport entirely. In other news, don't know whether you've seen the news about Gaza's not been well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. But I don't know what I think is you're fucking back on the source again. It's one of them. That source is a fucking devil, isn't it? Once it hooks you, and you can be off it for 10-15 years, and then when you get back on it, it's fucking...
He doesn't look well, does he?
Don't know. I don't know what, but I'm guessing.
Doesn't look well. His mate found him collapsed in his flat or something like that.
Yeah. And
on the floor.
He's meant to be stable, but he got rushed to A&E, like, so he must have been... Something's really wrong with his...
In that, like, when you see all these lads here, Shearer, Wright, Gary Lineker, all of these lads, they're his mate. They play with him. Like, where are they for him here?
I know what
like,
you mean,
like, they're crying over fucking kids in fucking far-flung countries in war zones, which is fair enough.
They're crying over Gaza, won't help Gaza.
What about your mate here who you have on your podcast, you have a laugh and a joke with? What about this fella here? You know, where's your concern for him? Maybe there is in the background and they're doing out of the public spotlight, so maybe I'm being a bit of a cunt there.
Yeah, but there's always a story what we don't know about as well, because we don't know the actual what's gone on. So it's like, as you said, they could be helping him and they could have done this and done that, but Gaza, we don't know what's.
Might be too far gone.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. It's some people...
I think it's only a matter of time, isn't it? When you see him and you see, you know, obviously the way he is there and the way he looks there, you know, he's a shadow. He looks bloated. He looks like he's got a lot of health issues. And listen, I hope he gets well because he's a iconic player in the national game. But unfortunately, I think people are going to wait for him to pass on, and then they'll be like, how good eulogise about him instead of helping him.
Now
that they should have done. And our media have created this. The stuff they done with his wife and fucking villainised them, and the way they've treated him over the years, and you know they've obviously played a massive part in his mental well-being and the downfall of that.
That question propped up. I don't know where it was. Someone said the greatest English player to ever play abroad.
I can't be me. I only had one season at Marseille. I know what you mean, but it can't be me. They haven't said it's me.
No, I think there was a good shout. I said Gaza, but then when he didn't do enough.
He done well.
No, but it's like you got to split it. Is the greatest player
must be up there. Well, Gareth Bale. You're on about English or British?
English. So is
Bale must be there. No, sorry,
Bale,
British player. McManaman must be there.
But the one shout who I got, I was like, yeah, nailed it. You got to get it.
Paul Ince done well in Italy. No. David Platt done well in Italy.
These all got mentioned.
Gary Lineker done well at Barca. He didn't have long there, but he done all right.
Maher won the most.
Yeah. Who would I say was the main player out for English player that played abroad?
Because I still said Maher, but I said Gaz would be probably favourite to play abroad.
Gaz done all right. Chris Waddle done all right in Marseille.
gonna give you it now?
No. Just let me go. Harry Kane's done all right. You have to, no matter what we think, he scored a load of goals out in Germany. Won the league this year. I mean, I know they should win it. Best English player to ever play abroad.
Lineker?
You said Lineker.
Beckham. I mean, he didn't do brilliant abroad, but he played for some big clubs, didn't he?
Same PSG, AC,
Real. No, go on.
Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors.
Oh yeah, good shout, lad. I didn't even think of him. I used to be able to fucking manage me twice.
Kevin Keegan.
Hamburg, yeah.
So, I mean, even though Macha won most, to get back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, that's
and he also played in, it was at the 80s when he played in Germany.
Hamburg,
late 80s.
Late
70s, early 80s,
they were well dominating, weren't they?
Yeah, that's why he went there, because that was the best league at that time.
Yeah, I mean, I do think... I really do think Paul Ince done well in Italy. He was fucking brilliant in Italy for Inter Milan. Ince.
As a player, but he was.
Platt done brilliant. He done well at Sampdoria and then went to Juventus and done well.
But even though Beckham wasn't the best player in the teams he played for, to go to the likes of AC, to PSG and Real and he done well, still do well and win stuff.
He was a bit par player at Paris.
He was a bit par player at AC as well, to be fair.
But also, you got to go and go. Mac Manaman ended up becoming a big player and winning European Cups with the Galacticos.
With the one of the best teams
ever.
In
that conversation. It's half time in the cosplay, 1-0 to Italy. Oh yeah, nice one, lad. Get the kettle on, yeah. Me cup there.
Yeah. Get your
questions
any
in.
questions in?
Questions while we're in.
Let me have a read.
There's a few things I want to rattle through just from me. I don't know whether you've seen this today. The Full English by Greg Wallace. Greg Wallace, the Master Chef guy.
Yeah.
He's obviously gone into the life coaching now. But he's opened a new restaurant where they're just going to serve English breakfasts.
Fucking hell.
So that's the English breakfast from MasterChef host Greg.
Nice one, Greg.
Seen that, Josh? You know the guy off MasterChef?
Oh,
Greg Wallace, who got done for the
that's brought
out the new breakfast. What else came on my travels? Oh, another bit of bad news. Obviously, Ozzy Osbourne going was
Joey Jones.
Joey Jones.
Yeah.
Do you know I was lucky enough to spend a bit of time with Joey when he was at Wrexham because my mate played for Wrexham. I Drew had a few times at Wrexham, but my mate played for Wrexham. Yeah. Done his YT and that there, and he was the coach. Joey was their coach.
Fucking hell,
and honestly, lad. When you talk about hard as nails, full blown, old school hard as nails, they'd say don't even tackle a brick wall. But there's that famous banner, Joey, European Cup final.
I can't even remember what it says. Joey ate the frog's legs and
something about munching Gladbach and
munched the Glad's back and.
So I'll have to tell you a little Joey Jones story, all right? So I've gone to watch my mate training, and obviously I'm at Man City, and we're in the academy coaching and all that, and I've gone up to watch them on a Saturday morning. We mustn't have a game, gone over with them. We're only 17 or 18, and they're doing a session, right? And the session was, they were 10 metres apart, cone here and a cone here, and he was standing, and he'd throw a ball in the middle, and he'd go, just let them run into each other for a 50-50. So I'm like, oh my God. And he was going, not hard enough. Lad, they were running in, just throwing the ball in, strikers,
just proper smashing.
He was training, he'd done it for about 15 minutes, he was just training 50-50. So I was like, oh my God, he's a fucking maniac. They trained, warm-up was 50-50 tackles. And he was like, he was loving it, do you know what I mean? Going, yeah, I love that one, compete. And I'm just like, what the fuck? They're going to blow ACLs out and MCLs here. But he was fucking... But I kind of respected how much old school he was. But yeah, I don't know whether this is right. I don't want to upset, obviously, because he's terrible. He's only 70. But John Styles tweeted something today saying, there's another one. So I don't know whether Joey's been another victim of the dementia, the CTE and the ball thing. And for John Styles to retweet that, usually he's in contact with the families and trying to get them support or trying to do something to raise awareness to it. So when I seen John, but this has not been mentioned in the article I read, so it looks like heading the ball and being an old school player has caught up with another fucking iconic player, and hopefully his family get the financial support that the PFA can know and the FA can know. I can't see it, but to be fair to John and the guys there, they are guys and girls there, they're fighting for those families.
just on that there, like imagine what he thought of the game now. Imagine what he thought of women's
God.
football. If it was,
He'd be someone to come on and get. He would have been great to get on and just like have a little chat with like that. There will be still some old school footy players out there now who would I'd love to just have an hour with to talk about how it used to be compared to now.
Yeah,
I'd fucking love that, you know.
So yeah, I don't think they could say what they truly feel. You know what I mean? They'd be, because I remember Keegan was the one who said as politely as he could about the women's footy. And double Ballon d'Or winner. What did he say? Dinosaur. No wonder he's no longer in the game. And like they turned on him, and that's what was one of the straws that broke my camel's back.
Yeah.
But I've gone, that's outrageous. That he's tried as politely as he can to articulate what all of us are feeling. And they just fucking turned on him. And knowing Kevin the way I do, he really cares what people think about him, and he's obviously cultivated that reputation through his Newcastle days. You've seen the way he was and how emotional he is, and that will really hurt him because he's tried to say and do the right thing based on what he's seeing, and they've ended up, you know, and then he's just stuck in his head. He's just disappeared. Well, that's why. Yeah. That's why you haven't. Now he should be on. You know, he used to do the commentary when you seen the old Euros commentary that I was harping back to. It was Terry Venables, Kevin Keegan, and fucking Bobby Robson, weren't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you go, that's why I want to hear.
What a trio that was.
And while we're on the subject of commentary, I haven't watched the golf the other day. I didn't watch it Saturday because obviously I went to see Oasis again. But I watched it Sunday and I watched it all day Thursday and Friday. We were in here, we were doing a bit of recording. And do you know who boils my blood, boils me piss?
Go on.
Dame Laura Davis. I've never known a commentator get it so fucking wrong so many times.
Yeah.
Why is she on the golf? Where's Ian Woosnam?
Yeah, no.
Where's a fucking maid? Where's Sandy Lyle? Where's somebody who's won male majors? You know, we've got Nick Faldo on there. We've got Nick Doherty on there who's been a good golfer but not won majors. Where's the British major winners? Where's Danny Willett? Where are these guys who Graham McDowell popped up there and was a nice addition to the commentating team. But Laura Davis, you watch it, she's on commentary, and I watch it now and go, wait till you hear this. Because in golf, it's unlike football. You have to know the golf swing, and you have to be able, because before the ball's landed or the cameraman's picked it up, you have to be able to read where that ball's gone based on the swing. Because Laura Davis is built like the Honey Monster, right? She's a fucking big meathead for a girl
isn't she?
Who used to just absolutely lamp it.
Yeah.
And obviously physically dominated the women's game. So she hasn't got a clue about the technical aspects of a swing. And when their men swing, she goes, oh, what a great shot that, and it goes, fuck off in the water. And you go, oh, fucking hell, she's gone in the water. Or she'll go, oh, that looks like it's on the green, fuck off, round the bunker. She gets it wrong all the time. To the point where I'm like, you need to get her off the commentary because she's fucking absolutely miles off it, because she cannot tell based on the swing where the ball's going. Whereas Nick Faldo and that can. Not all the time. Nick can be a bit hit and miss, but most of the lads can work out based on the swing and their action where it's going. Now, if you watch Scotty Scheffler, who's the best in the world and absolutely hosed up there, he's the hardest man to read because he does so many unorthodox things, like moves his feet, left arm bowed at the top of impact. And there was times Sunday, he's finishing like Zorro with his, and you're going, he kind of hit the green there, and he's actually shaped it in there. He's that good, but he is completely unorthodox, and you would not coach a kid to play the way swing the way he does. He's completely unique to him. He's developed this skill. So I can imagine for Laura that's really, really difficult. But I don't know what the chat's saying, but is anyone else thinking Laura Davis is absolutely fucking crap?
No. See, did you see the Rory McIlroy shot? That was fucking unbelievable. That with the second golf ball popped up.
No.
Oh, shut up!
I haven't seen it. No. What was this? Must have been Saturday.
You haven't seen this?
This is the Open.
Watch this. Your head's gonna fall. Even I can't believe you haven't seen this, and I have.
It must have been Saturday. I watched all Sunday. Well, most of Sunday. I was out golfing myself Sunday morning, but I watched all day Thursday. I had it on religiously Thursday. I watched a good bit of Friday.
Did it?
You hit a shot and a ball popped out.
Popped out of the rough.
So it was like someone else's ball who's lost it under your ball.
It's been buried, yeah. And then I've hit it on the left side of the fairway on the third, and the ball's popped up. Exactly the same.
Watch.
Rangers 1-0 up.
No, that's his ball.
No.
Oh, his ball's been... I've never seen that. Wow.
No.
So his ball's been resting on another ball?
There's his ball. You'll see it in slow motion now, watch.
Oh yeah, it's been buried in the
So
rough.
was he such
Where
a
had that in
digger?
it?
A ball's popped up.
Yeah.
I
So
just-
you said that happened to you as
It
well?
happened to me, right? No.
Look at that. Look, you see it in slow motion there, close up. Watch this. His ball is sat on another ball. Look, see
Yeah,
it.
bizarre. No, it's actually buried in the ground now.
So the ball's under.
That'll have plugged in the winter and no one's got to it, and he's landed on it and the grass has grown over it. Yeah, that's a bizarre. He's lucky that ball, the ball he's hit could have gone anywhere there.
It's gone right in the fairway, so it was a decent shot. But yeah, that was just a bizarre thing. I've never seen that ever. I don't watch golf anyway, but I mean, I've never
Yeah,
seen
I didn't see that. That must have been Saturday because I didn't even see him with the red on. Any questions, chat, while we're on?
Can we get back on the TikTok or not? Have a look.
I'm just getting through a few. Well, I'm not regularly the tech man, am I? So we need the
No,
tech
yeah,
man
we
here
have.
to be getting back
We've
onto
Tech
got.
man's playing footy, isn't he? Later?
Yeah, the tech man's out.
multitasking
He's
here.
got a game. So we don't want to get back on TikTok, no.
I don't know how to
Well,
do
I
it.
could try, but
Just have
it could jeopardise the stream for.
Oh, would it?
YouTube.
Okay, don't do it then.
Surely you'd have finished by now, 9 o'clock?
No, 8:15 was half time. He said.
Oh, right.
So we'll be finishing soon, but
Just fishing for a few questions, yeah.
We'll end up going back on the TikTok with the clips anyway, don't we? So
we've got a few. I've got a few things on me.
Oh, Jeff Stelling.
Oh yeah,
He was
Jeff.
meant to dial in, weren't he?
Jeff, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
what
he
happened to
never,
Jeff?
he never sent the fucking private Jeff.
Sorry, I saw Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I know you phoned me this afternoon and said, "Where's
Jeff
my jet?"
Sterling. What's his name? Jeff Sterling. Jeff Sterling.
Jeff Tithead.
Is he an uphill gardener, Jeff?
No, he's got a wife and kids and that. No,
Has he,
he's-
yeah?
No, he's not.
He
He's
comes across a bit like a little bit.
feminine, a little bit. He's a simp, isn't he?
Yeah, he seems that way. Well, he's best mates with Bianca Westwood, isn't he?
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, the Soccer Saturday crew. Yeah, he's best mates with them.
So couple of footy things here. Let's have a look.
And
at this
she's
one.
flattened a bit of grass, and she's flattened a bit of grass. So
Adel Taarabt apparently being in the media saying he was fuming with Warner for making you captain over him.
he should have been as well. That's correct. I didn't want to be captain. I had no intention of being captain. Like, I actually think it was a bad move from Warnock. I don't know why he done it. And Adele was right to be fuming, but I think Adele's problem was I don't think the lads were, because of his behaviour. He played brilliant the season before, but like he wouldn't turn up to training until like Thursday. That, you know, Warnock
You can't
give
have
him
that captain then, can you?
Well, again, Warnock could give him special permission and give him the armband to give him that responsibility. And obviously, he decided that he didn't want that in the Premier League. He got away with that in the Championship. So I completely agree with Adele. Like, he shouldn't have been taking the captaincy. If I was him, I'd have been fucking fuming as well, because he'd won them the league pretty much. You know, they all done well, but he'd been the star. And he hasn't, you know, if you get promoted and you've been the star, how do you take the captaincy off you unless you've done something wrong? And he hadn't done anything wrong. So yeah, I do think I agree with him on that. It was a strange one, but trust me, I never wanted that armband. I never wanted that captaincy. It actually became a huge burden on me to the point where, like, I wanted rid of it.
What was that, because of the dressing room or because of the manager?
Yeah, you got to integrate yourself in a group. I think you've got to perform and play well to end up becoming the top dog and being the leader of the group. I don't think you just go in and demand it. You know, well, it's different.
Some people can, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's different if you're bought as the captain.
Yeah, I know
but
what
I
you
wasn't
mean.
like, I was bought, and it was like an afterthought. Like, I never said I'm only signing if I'm the captain. I didn't give a fuck. I played the same way whether I had the armband or not. Doesn't make a difference to me. Actually, with the armband, I actually preferred not to have it, because it meant somebody else would be in the leadership role and I could support them.
Yeah.
I was always going to lead how I was going to lead. So yeah, I completely agree with Adele there, and I do think, you know, everyone's going on about Warnock, and I seen he got inducted into the LMA Hall of Fame with some big hitters. But you know my feelings on him. I think he's a fucking cunt, Warnock. Absolute cunt. And that was another decision where you go, you know, I don't... Some lads who were good mates of mine think he's got good qualities as a manager. I think he's a fucking buffoon. But his record of getting promoted speaks for itself. But also, realistically, I only had a couple of seasons outside the Prem and got promoted myself without him anyway. So... But also, he couldn't keep a team in the Prem, you know what I mean? So, like, realistically, mine and his path should never really crossed. You know, he's a top-end champ manager, league, you know, EFL manager. You know, in reality, he was way in over his head in the Premier League when you're dealing with that next tier of player.
Yeah, it's a mad one, because as you said, he was good at getting player teams from the champ up, which is a fucking hard thing to do.
Yeah, because he the way he done it, I can see why he was successful the way he done it. I can see why he was successful, because of the way he built his team. So like, I'm not saying he's fucking the worst manager ever. You know, he's clearly got skills and qualities. Otherwise, I think he's got like 7 or 8 promotions, and all tiers. But you have to respect that. But also, you know, let's be honest, he never he never kept the team in the Premier League. So it's like
that's everyone's got strengths, and his strength was getting teams promoted. But that's one of the people can be a top class Premier League manager, but not get promoted.
Yeah, but he was a wage. In my opinion, he was a wage bully, so he can only go so far because he was a manager who bullied players with wages. You know, you've all heard the rumours about him. You know, when he signed certain players, if he was getting a dropsy off them and all that.
Yeah.
And I told, knowing the man, I can't ever prove it, but like I would absolutely bet me life on that he was doing that because he's one unscrupulous, money-hungry cunt.
Yeah, it's mad,
dog.
isn't it?
He's actually a dog, like a proper dog. And if you get into the nitty gritty of it, and by the way, I've seen him limping before. By the way, I have the receipts, so if he actually does want to get in the fucking nitty gritty of it, I can tell you he's a dog. He's an absolute dog, and people at clubs love him. And as they do loads of other managers, and you're like, if only you knew how many fucking times they had their hands in the fucking till.
Yeah, no.
Is that enough for the James injury?
Yeah, she's gone off there. She was limping before when she took the shot, you know. She was limping before when she took the shot.
Someone's asked where you got your top.
This?
Yeah.
Eating Park. All right.
Which weekend was the best? Or they both as good?
I thought the first Saturday, right? And it's going to sound bad. This I'd played in the club champ 36. I literally got there as Oasis were coming on. Everything kind of just worked timing wise, and we got right in. As we got in, they're just coming on. And I missed Cast and Verve. Yeah. And everyone was saying how good they were. They were brilliant. Well, I was there for Saturday. And if I had my way again, I'd just go back and do the one. Like, even though they were there,
I miscast.
They weren't really there, if that makes sense. Like, everyone, even though they're like,
I thought
it wasn't the same. Like, if you've seen them on their own, Ashcroft more than Cast, and I like both of them, by the way, but I'm like, you'd probably get more out of it. But because I'd seen Oasis the week before, you're like, fast forward.
I know what you mean, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Fast forward this. Just get to the main course here.
Yeah, I think
you felt sorry for them a little bit.
But it's not that they weren't good. It was just you'd seen the star performer and you're waiting for them again.
You're waiting for the lobster. You're waiting for the steak to come out, lad.
Yeah.
You go, I'm not asked about the prawn salad here, or not asked about.
But I thought when I watched Richard Ashcroft, I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, they are. But if he had me, when you said the two of them,
to go back and watch it.
And one was sunny, one was. They both, but Oasis both times were brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I thought seeing both of them would have enhanced the Oasis experience, and for me, it didn't. Actually, just seeing Oasis was as good as it got. You know what I mean? Maybe that's because I hadn't seen him for 20 years, and so you're euphoric, you're buzzing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Flying, mate, fucking flying, mate.
I was shocked that I was still shocked at how
Neville Bartos, fucking flying,
how good
mate.
They sounded still.
Brilliant.
It was incredible.
I just can't believe how good they sounded.
But again, I feel sorry for the other two because I'll just warm anyone up for them.
Yeah.
It's hard, innit? But you know, they're in their own right, they're good bands, and you'd see them on your own. I think you get a lot more out of it. But yeah, as I say, they were up against it there, and I think you can sense it on them as well. Do you know what I mean? I could sense it on them, like you can sense them going, just need to get out the fucking way, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But
I thought the crowd was good though, and
incredible. I say no Palestine, no fucking political nonsense, all different eras, all different generations, Manx, Scousers, Jord, you know, people from everywhere just getting after it and having a ball, and you know I think everybody across who maybe not seen Oasis in the past now were aware of, you know, for me they're the best band on the planet.
Yeah, I said it's you can't deny the best gig I've ever been to.
Oh, lad, they didn't play a bad song, and they could have been there for another fucking 2 hours,
and not
repeated the song and still been knocking out banger after banger.
They were just
the B-sides. Oasis B-sides are better than most fucking bands' albums.
Yeah. But it's one of them where you're just thinking, when every time they played, you're like, oh, every song that came on, it was just like, wow.
But what I liked about it, they look happy. Like, they don't look like they're like fully sibling, but they look happy again.
But Noel,
like they look like they appreciate each other.
Noel especially looked like he was proper enjoying himself.
See, this Saturday though, I thought Liam was all but Neptune, which he wasn't the Saturday before. He was on it, you could hear it in his voice, but this Saturday, did you not see him crossing himself with the T and all that? And the way he was speaking in that, I thought, He's had to go with the old rocket fuel. He's on the old rocket fuel.
Well, he said, well, that's what he said he wasn't going to do. He wasn't going to bevy or anything.
Yeah, but this Saturday, I thought, I don't know.
That was the cherry on the cake already at the tour, weren't it, playing in Manchester.
This Saturday,
Heaton Park was some venue for
looked like he was having it a bit livelier than other times.
If you're going to get on it,
did you do it at Heaton Park? Yeah. I mean, you can sort of let him have a little night off his saving himself.
The Saturday before he wasn't, you could tell he was right, but this Saturday I could tell the difference. I was like,
because I went to Friday. I went to first night, didn't I, on a Friday?
Oh, right.
So I went to first night and that was just unbelievable. It was like the first at Heaton Park, their first Manny gig. It was like special.
They were having it, yeah.
But no, again, looked
I
like
want to
he
go.
Was...
I can't go. I would have gone to Wembley this weekend, target, but I'm like, I'm fucking killing it here. I'm gonna fucking end up not liking the songs at the end of the fucking tour here. And I'm at a wedding, and then a couple of my mates have got tickets for Murrayfield. I'm like,
oh, that'd be.
But then the Jocks up fucking double lively. Then it's Dublin after that. I have actually got tickets for Wembley in end of September, so I'm just gonna hang on for that now. But then like Dublin will be unbelievable. Murrayfield, imagine the Irish and the Jocks, they'll have it. But then you've got, it finishes Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, I'm like, I might just go down there, because Mangy's out of Botafogo anyway, so like, I could go out to Brazil and get, you know what I mean, go and do Oasis in Brazil. They're finishing the tour, I think, in Brazil. So I'll have to get on to the lads to see if they get me some...
Mangs are pulsing.
That's got to be the maddest thing for Mangs to end up on Botafogo.
Oh, it's nuts, innit?
I only seen it on KT's Instagram.
Yeah, lost, innit?
That's unbelievable.
He nearly ended up at Real Madrid, so, do you know what I mean? He hit the bar there with the work permit and that. I mean, and that's like a big club in Brazil.
Surely though, because it's with Ancelotti and Davide, innit? You might get a look at the national team.
I think now, he's just going to... He keeps his fucking... Keeps his head down there. He's got it sussed with Ancelotti, with Davide, hasn't he? He's Davide's gonna go for big things. I think because of his dad, but
he'll get an opportunity, won't he?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get
on this weekend. He won the first game, didn't he? I didn't see how they got on this weekend.
Oh, I don't know.
The only thing I've seen is who's there? Is it Coutinho's there?
Is he? Yeah.
Or there's an ex, like a Brazilian who played in there's a Brazilian who played in Europe. I'm sure it's Coutinho. He was at Botafogo's training ground. You can just hear a machine gun going off. And
I've seen that.
Like that.
Yeah,
Is it Coutinho?
Yeah, it's a mad place. Like.
Coutinho.
Well, he must be at Botafogo then.
Yeah, he will be, yeah.
How was that head not hit the target?
Lads, it's dreadful. Should we put the Rangers game on?
The Rangers on, are they?
No, but let's finish watching this. Let's give it its...
It is shit, lad. I'm like losing the will to live watching it. It is shit, like... But let's give it... Because we're watching it, how are Rangers getting on? Russell Martinez. Winning, yeah.
They've got 10 men, Panathinaikos.
Is it at Ibrox?
Yeah. So, what I want to know is it not clear and obvious that this is nowhere near in the same universe as men's football?
It's to any sane human who's got half a brain cell about football, this is not even in the same stratosphere as men's footy.
Can we please break it down into why...
Bigger, faster, stronger, quicker. Break it down. I think, again, it's that mentality of where people just... Joe mentioned something about walking blind into stuff and just being like agreeing to everything. I think people are doing that in this day. They're seeing a woman say, I want equal pay, and they're too scared to say why than say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're just blindly walking into agreeing with what some of these women are saying. They're not. They're too scared to challenge anything that these say. So yeah, okay, women should. Yeah, they should get equal pay. Why should they get equal pay? No, they just should. No, it's just blindly like agreeing with everything. Yeah. Which is the wrong way to be in any about life.
So it's obvious for you and
clearly obvious.
But why is the majority or are they?
Is it just
what the press?
I think it's I think it's a minority, both like beefed up by the press. The same way you talk about the Palestine flags at Glastonbury, it's a minority, but it's beefed up by the media
and it's put through a looking glass.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening. We are
in here. Good strike, to be fair. Good hit. That's that one right he was saying about before. Cantore. It's a good strike. Like usually for the cosplayers, lad, they can't generate any power. That was not a bad strike. At least the test stung the palms, shall we say?
But listen, it is
Champions League.
It is what it is.
Coutinho is not at Botafogo. They've just had a look. Alex Telles who used to be at Man United. Remember him, the fullback?
Yeah, remember him. Yeah.
Was he in England, him? Carrera? No, he was at Inter. Joachim Carrera, knew his name from Marseille. Got a bit of a finger old squad. I can't see Coutinho in there.
No, but who was he at then? He moved to Santos.
Maybe it was Santos, lad. But since they've gone in there, they've won 2 away and drawn 1 at home.
So their season started, has it?
Yeah, it's a weird season, isn't it? It goes like... doesn't run the same format as ours.
No,
but they're 5th in the league.
They're the best team in Brazil, aren't they? They're the most famous team in Brazil. And
no,
the biggest team.
Shut up, you fucking idiot. Flamengo, massive.
They play the biggest.
Santos are big. Corinthians are big. Sao Paulo were big. Vasco da Gama were big. I know they're not doing well.
That's where Coutinho's
but
at.
Botafogo will be in there. Where's Santos?
Vasco da Gama.
Oh, Vasco da Gama. Yet they beat them. So they're they must be like a Tottenham or an Everton type of team. I don't think, but the experience of that, the coaching there.
I know they play
the home of football, innit? Spiritually.
If his son's at Botafogo, then I'm sure they're going to get a little look in at the Brazil camp. Because Carlos, the Brazil manager,
you'll be able to go on and have a scout and have a look at them, won't you? If your dad, yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
But it's the guy who owns Leon, isn't it? And Palace, that John Texor, that's who owns them, yeah.
Owns him,
have you seen the badge?
Botafogo.
He owns Leon and Crystal Palace and that, the American guy.
Botafogo.
And he's got Botafogo.
Yeah.
He's got a few. They always have a few, don't they? But have you seen Red Bull have got a team in Brazil who were flying in the league, like 3rd? Bragantino or something?
What's the name of
Weren't they the team who had the plane crash?
Where did the green strip?
Bragantino, yeah.
With the green strip?
Brazilian team?
Them, yeah.
Might have been, yeah.
No, were they at each other?
No.
They were in the cup at...
It was like 2 years ago.
Was it? Was that them?
And the green strip, was it?
Yeah, do you know what, lad? It could have been, you know. I didn't even put that together because I've seen the Red Bull badge, Brazil team. We
can't get a clock, so we've got our usual tech guy out playing soccer tonight.
Did one...
So we got Josh stepping in and we can't get a clock, so...
No, it says...
Japanese. That was them. Chapeauens. That was them.
Yeah, it wasn't them. Chapeauens, yeah. But weren't they in the Copa de Libertadores or something when that happened?
I'd never heard of them.
No, I've never heard of them. I don't know where they're going. I don't think they're in the top flight anymore. Such a tragedy for them.
This is not bad. This should keep the ball.
Copa Libertadores.
And they crashed on the way back or something.
I'm sure.
This is not a bad passage of play. And she fucks it up.
There with the cross.
And she fucks it up.
Do you know when I'm watching them tactically, positionally, they're not where they should be. I mean, I don't know what Weidman's coaching them, but
I can't see
positionally, they just look like it looks like they're. I can see what they're trying to do, but they're a little bit out positionally, and being a little bit out positionally is like you can markedly notice that compared to the men's game, who have a lot more tactical acumen and discipline in the position. Like, I can see what they're trying to do, how they're trying to build it. But
I don't know why. I'm wrong. She's done that. She's gone back to come in front of them, which is not bad, yeah.
Right. So that Chapecoense, the chat room were firing all the info in here. They got to the final at the Copa America.
Yeah.
And the plane crashed on the way there to the final.
Oh my God, yeah.
So they awarded them the title.
Did they? Fucking hell.
And now where are they as a team?
I remember watching the documentary on it.
Where's the club now?
Chapecoense.
In Brazil. Don't know.
I'm sure they went down, you know.
They must have went down, yeah.
You know when you get in them deep rabbit holes on flash scores?
Bite your tongue.
You can't laugh at that. Imagine the Brazil fans doing that about Jota and his brother this week. That you'd be fucking trying to get him cancelled. Do you know what I mean? You fucking laughing at a plane crash there, you sick bastard. No, you did set you up with a pun there. I'm going to have a look to see if they're in a chance. Got to be a chance.
Oh, she's bingoed in the face.
Would that be an handball?
Nah, Ryan, a fucking boat race there.
Everything about it just
she's done well here, that 4-dog. They got players behind the ball.
Yeah, that team man in the top flight of Brazil here, lad. They must have they've dipped out of the... well, I am not. Sorry, an assumption that is not me. What's he put? Never thought you would have mixed with that butthead. Well, I am not. Sorry, an assumption that it is not me who is the butthead, Ken.
Shut up, Jeff, you fucking
What are you on about, Jeff, you little turnip? Not even funny. Go and watch your women's footy and tell them that you think it's brilliant so you can try and get yourself in their Alan Wickers, you little weasel bastard, you. Lionesses are having a go here, and credit to them. I mean, you know, they're getting a bit of pressure on here. Could do with a bit more quality in the box, but haven't certainly turned it up a gear, haven't they? They look likely to score here. They're having a go.
But again, they looked the most likely in the first half when Italy scored. So it was. Ooh,
A few no goals in the chat.
That's
They'll
half a
come
shandy,
back.
that one at the
They'll
minute.
come back strong in the second half.
England have come back, yeah, I'm saying, but they were strong in the first half. Then Italy scored. She's trying to rise the crowd there, and you hear like screams.
Soccer aid, innit?
Yeah.
It's Tube Gimps. Is that one
Oh
called?
yeah.
Wembley.
Baller League.
No, not that fucking
That's
nonsense.
Soccer Aid, wasn't it? Oh
That
no,
madness.
wasn't it?
No, the one at
Oh,
Wembley
yeah.
with all the disabled ones. Remember the big fat cunt who fell on the floor?
Oh, it's fucking.
Dinted the pitch.
No, even the keeper with 16 eyes. That was a big fat one.
Yeah, that eye show speed. Did you see him with Pogba this week? He's a fucking ball bag, him, you know.
But did you see him floating around Monaco as well? I know they were all over.
No,
him.
he's with Pogba in Monaco on a
Yeah.
boat, obviously, and he starts screaming under the boat, and Pogba's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Just letting them know, just man." Like,
He's a fucking.
and like
tit,
you
innit?
can see Pogba going, "What?" But because he's got a load of, he's making a few quid, and he's got loads of followers, but he's got security around him, so they just give it to everybody, and then the security step in and save them. Do you know what I mean? You see a load of these influencers. There's a few that
They have security 24/7.
yeah, but they give
on
it people, and then
Yeah.
I seen that Ed Matthews kid was down at Epping,
Was it? Yeah.
and the locals chased him off because he was doing all mad stuff for content, like beer cans.
Yeah,
in
I've
front of
seen him
fizzies and that.
smash the beer and
And
drink it.
a few of the lads, because I
fucked.
think they were fucking after
Good ball back.
protesting seriously, and he ended up getting chased. Didn't they think they were gonna fucking lamp him? But again, like the rise that they are out, aren't they? You know, the rise of everyone with the camera now.
I don't think they're going away anytime soon either.
No, well, they're making money. Like, you know, the other side of that is some great guys online doing stuff. Like the guy who does the Edge of the Matrix stuff with the transgender billboard and goes in videos. He's brilliant though, to be fair, the way he handles himself. Charlie Veach I like, but he's very confrontational, isn't he? Goes and fucking starts karate kicking all the crackheads in Manchester and that, all the Palestine mob. He's funny, like
he's got a point. He's good with his content, but I mean he does.
But he's got
bodyguards
bodyguards because he was getting attacked.
Yeah.
So I suppose if you get in that space, you've got to protect yourself. It'd be interesting if we could do that. We go to footy stadiums.
Who'd be our bodyguards though?
Jack Johnson or fucking Phil O'Leary over here. What's it called? Anchorman, isn't it? Jack Johnson, Phil O'Leary.
Yeah, Anchorman.
Oh lad, what a movie that is, the Anchorman.
Brilliant.
Yeah, this is Italy now. We're starting to do what the Italian teams do. You know, like
Yeah,
taking
just
age on everything, keep it going on
And
the
they
deck.
just
and
put
there's
like
half an
11
hour
men
to go.
behind the ball.
Shit,
Women behind the ball.
Lanzini, couple of bites.
Oh, she got the socks holes. She got the holes in the socks.
Why have women got holes cut in the socks?
It's
There's no way your calves are big enough.
Because it's fancy dress.
But I'm
That's
saying,
why.
it's not, like Jack Grealish, they do it because they feel tight on the calves. I don't agree with that because it's very stretchy material.
And you're telling me
But she's
Umbro
got
or
fucking
mate
knots in cotton. Why is she cutting them?
couldn't make stretchier calves. She's got knots in cotton.
It is just fashion. It is literally just fashion. Why are women cutting the holes in the back of the socks? Because the
it's
calves
fancy
aren't
dress.
big enough. Yeah, but
The calf
that's
looks
money.
like the calf looks like kind of Red Bull.
Yeah, but that's money. Like, what's a pair of socks and all they get them? But like, I'm like, you just said. So young girls are going to copy that now. Mums and dads.
They do.
The same way.
They do. What's the name copied it?
That was a cross that ended up a shot by the right back who's got technical ability like Nader Manure again. She's gone to touch it again.
Yeah.
Toby bungoed it. You can tell by her boot she's crap.
It's 3 or 4 she's gone to do that with. Who's this Lucy
What
Bronze?
you got on
Yeah.
the stand finders?
I mean,
Lucy Bronze isn't bad, you know.
no, she's half decent
Yeah,
for the girl.
At this level, Lucy Bronze isn't bad. This level.
Well, she is, according to my book, a football superstar, so she shouldn't be. It's a good pass again, to be fair to her.
Yeah, no, she's doing the simple stuff well, and unlucky. Oh, just let her go.
No, that's all right. Don't mind now. 1-on-1 now. Come on. Nonsense. How slow? And
It's in
slow
reverse.
is the cross?
It's in reverse. It's that slow.
They just
it's in
can't.
reverse.
No what? They just can't kick the ball. They cannot kick the ball.
But if it was
what
a
you should
size
do with
4,
them is just a series of squats. Just keep squatting and squatting and squatting and squatting and squatting and squatting and squatting.
On what?
So that you kick the ball dead hard. A weight machine.
Stop fun. Fucking hell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Build your thighs up. Get your thighs. You know, obviously they're
Go
coming
on
handy in
this.
loads of other ways for you, but just get them thighs built up so that you can kick the ball properly with enough power that your cross doesn't go in the air like a big floaty floater.
Rolling round. Hey, mamma mia.
What's your coffer one in the...
Twisted the minge.
No, she's holding the leg there. Holding the hammy. She done an hammy or she had a kick?
No, she's just... I think she's
Must
lying.
be weird because there's a man physio here and that's very close to the no man's land there. Look, if he puts the ice on here, he's one rush of blood there from feeding the horse.
Oh, that's not. No one's. Yeah.
Like, how'd you rub the?
Oof! What's just
Like,
what's he doing there?
so if you're a wrong-un, hang on a sec. If you're an absolute wrong-un here, right? You go, I'm not being a fucking physio here in the women's game. And it's like the old nonsense who used to do the men's game who go, yeah, you got a problem there with your groin again. You're like, no, fucking took a bite at the end. Yeah, just need to rub your groin there, sort your groin, is that your groin stiff again?
The Spanish fella got nicked for less than that.
Yeah, he did, yeah. But also, there's the physio he is a fella.
Just sprayed
and I'm not joking there. He's just been maximum 2 centimetres from no man's land there with that spray and that magic sponge going on. So if he touches a gooch there, is she going to go,
He could do. Well, he's just numbed it with that freeze spray, so won't even feel it.
Did you not see the Greg Wallace interview? You know, he's becoming like a fucking parody of himself, isn't he?
He's becoming the human meme, isn't he?
So he's gone as a life coach guru. He's doing this life coach guru thing on there, which is bizarre. But he's also said he's joined a new job or something.
Yeah.
And the younger people on the job have asked him to go out with him, and he's gone, I can't hang around with you, there's no way, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
It's like,
fuck off.
Just stop being a pain, you fucking baldy swat.
Stop getting your cock out in pubs.
Just stop
that's
fucking...
it.
Oh, talking of getting your cocks out. What about McGregor? I haven't actually seen the photo of him, but by all accounts, didn't he have a dumbbell tied around his chopper or something, someone said?
I don't know, did he? No, I didn't see that bit.
No, he's had his cheese cob out.
Yeah, it wasn't like...
But someone said there was another picture where he's tied like a small dumbbell round.
I haven't seen that one,
like,
no.
What's going on? Do you know what? I'm so gutted. You know, he's just lost that mystique, hasn't he? The cocaine, like the fucking the lifestyle, the madness has just got him. And it's so sad because he was so inspirational.
Good clutch.
Lad,
It's gone out anyway.
The cat's just had paper mache.
It's gone out?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
The fucking linesman's been standing with the flag up for 10 minutes. I mean, she gets herself out of bother there, but she's doing, coming flapping at this should be dealt with.
Just a little
bit. Where
is
she there? What's her position there? It's a bad position. The keepers are suspect at this level. I mean, she should catch that, shouldn't she? Alison spins that on his bell end. Alison spins that like a basketball player on his bell end.
Michael Jordan.
Even that's not as impressive as a fucking dumbbell.
Why have we got male managers in the women's game?
Because
women have a higher average IQ than men, and if women are so good at footy, why is there any male manager in the women's game? Is he not blocking an opportunity?
There's a lot of women who would agree with you.
Phil Neville manager in the women's game.
Yeah, he managed this team, didn't he?
He did, didn't he?
He managed this team.
He did. Do you know what? I don't like. I don't mind Phil, but he's
a simp again.
No, I don't mind Phil. I don't want to keep getting after Phil because I've given to the Nevilles relatively heavy. But you know what? When I run into them, after what I've said about his mum and his dad and all sleeping in the same bed, I'm not expecting a friendly encounter. So I might as well give it to him now, mate. And also, if he says anything, I reckon I could disable him and Gary in
0.2
15 seconds. Pair of them. 15 seconds, because I just pull my kecks down, get my willy out and try and hug them, and I reckon they'd run for the fucking hills with me big white skull can running at them like that, shaking it about.
They'd run for the hills, or they'd run for you. There's one that's going one or two ways down.
Lad, I know they used to get in the bath together, but Phil managing the England women's team, and have you seen like some of the stuff he did? He's like David Brentway, and he was like embarrassingly bad. He killed himself there. Then he went into Miami. Bear in mind, they'd done Valencia, so they'd fucking set English coaching back 100 years in Spain, the pair of them.
Yeah.
Fucking Dumb and Dumber. But then the women's team stint was like, if you're any self-respecting male player who wants to have a serious career managing in the men's game, you can't go into the cosplay nonsense pottery. But Phil's thought, I'll go there, I'll win a load of trophies because the Lionesses are on, and then I'll get Man United job. Like, shut up, you fucking...
Listen, Gareth Southgate got England job, so not far with that. So.
No, we've done the 21s. I mean, that 21s, like Carsley will get a good job off the back of the 21s.
He won't get the England manager job.
Well, he's already had it.
I know, but he won't get it.
Well, you don't know, do you? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to go back for him. I'm telling you. If because Tuchel, I think, is going to stink the gaff out. I think Tuchel's shit. It's done.
Do you think already?
He's fucking shite. They're not going anywhere. They ain't going to win a World Cup.
Oh no, I don't think they are. I don't think England men's team.
They're not going to progress.
Calling it men's team here. What the fuck's going on with me?
England men's team aren't going to progress.
The England team.
The England men's team. It is. We have to say, because we're watching the women's game. It is woke from us, but we have to say it just so people can differentiate. I was optimistic about Tuchel, and now think, nah.
I don't think not just Tuchel knows the players. I don't think the players know each other. I don't. They've all seemed to have gone back to this individuality and little clickiness what they used to have years and years ago. Which is like, I don't think anyone knows England's best 11. Anyone?
Mate, Senegal absolutely dusted them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like the toast Andy, because once you get off to a start like that, I was watching the Graham Taylor stuff the other day. Has anybody actually seen the documentary?
No. The Graham Taylor one?
Documentary where Koeman gets sent off and all that. It's a fascinating watch, isn't it? The documentary that they done.
I've not. The Graham Taylor one.
Called? Do I not like that or something?
Oh
like
yeah,
that
no, I've not seen that.
All right, so
I've got to watch that
if you
one.
watch that documentary, it's a fascinating watch. Obviously, Mike Bassett was based off it.
Yeah.
But I seen a clip the other day where he's talking in the dressing room after they've played someone, before they got Norway in the next game, and he's talking about, we can't get beaten Norway, and Tony Adams is just like, you see the England players thinking, what the fuck are you on about with England? We can beat Norway. And they're defeated months before they play Norway because of the way Graham Taylor's talking about it. And everyone who I know who's met him and knows him says he was the nicest man ever. Brilliant, good. He was good at his job and that. But that England job absolutely ruined him. He was never the same after it. And obviously, Mike Bassett coming out later just cements your legacy, doesn't it? Because it was based on them. But when you look at that and you think, wow, that was the peak of English coaching in the 90s. That was like 91, 92. After Bobby Robson left in Italia 90, and it's fucking embarrassing the standard of English coaching there.
Yeah, I think what happened with a lot of English coaches is they sort of like lived on the coattails of Bobby Robson and thinking, who's the next one? And there was no next one after Bobby Robson. It was just like, there isn't one, that's it.
We don't really develop them because they don't get opportunities.
People speak highly of Terry Venables though.
Yeah, a lot of people do, and people speak highly of Glenn Hoddle. You know my feelings on Glenn because the running I had with him, but like a lot of people who had him in 98, like Rio Ferdinand, you speak to Rio and that, they wax lyrical about him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But England playing 3-5-2 then. Think about England, Venables and Hoddle turned England into a 3-5-2 team, like from 4-4-2, and like that was revolutionary really when you think of it. For the FA and English football to change its style to more continental approach, and Venables set that chain of events off. Hoddle ended up with it. But we should have kept Venables. I think if we'd have kept Venables into France 98, we had more of a chance of winning than we did with Hoddle. Because I think when Hoddle starts bringing fucking Eileen Drury in and doing all his fucking balmy stuff, and if you've spent any time with Glenn, you'll realise he's a prick. Like, he's just... Because he was such a good player, and where Teddy Venables, as good of a player as Teddy was, I think he was a real players manager. Like, I think the lads loved him. Whereas Glenn, from listening to, like, Robbie Fowler and a few of the lads, J-Mo and that, who were in them England squads, like, it became a bit of a farce with Glenn. I think they respected them as a coach. Yeah. But there's the story of, you heard the story about Eileen Drury and that with Ray Parlour. I've told it on here before. But, like, Ray was a popular member of the squad, and I think that madness, like, if you're in the team and you're playing for England, I think you'll fucking swallow that. But if you're on the periphery of the squad, you're like, what's this fucking crackpot doing? Obviously, it got to the absurdity because he's an England manager walking around doing an interview in an Australian magazine where he said, listen, disabled people were bad people in a former life, and that's why God's punished them. Yeah, which is like, so think about where his mind is at that point where he totally believes that. Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, you're not going to say that out public. Imagine saying that now. Like, no, as England manager, you're sacked the next morning. Yeah, you're correct. But he thought, I can say that because he actually believes that he knows better than everybody else because he was part of God's squad. And I think if we'd have kept Venables there, I think we had a better chance of winning that World Cup. And the only reason they didn't keep Teddy was it was a contract fucking dispute or something. Yeah. But he took over. Don't forget, we didn't qualify for the World Cup in '94 with Turniphead. The Euros. We stunk the gaff out in Sweden in '92. Yeah. They didn't even qualify for '94. So it was '92, '93. They filmed that documentary, I think. Was it? Yeah, because they failed to qualify for the World Cup. Well, I mean, they were unlucky because Koeman should have been sent off for bringing Platt down. Okay, yeah, I remember that. He scores the free kick the other end. I remember that. So did they qualify for USA 94? Obviously didn't make it. And then Euro 96, El Tel's in, innit? Yeah. He leaves because of dispute with the FA. And France 98, Glenn Hoddle's back. He's back in 97. Teddy leaves after that tournament. Yeah. But I think the players we had and the people we had, I think we'd done better with Teddy because of his people skills, but loads of people do say Glenn was good tactically. Yeah, no, I've heard both sides of that. I mean, I only listen to what ex-pros have said and agree with that one.
But Terry Venables, I think you're right the way they took the continental style. I mean, it even phased out Liverpool. Like Roy Evans used to play 3-5-2 at Liverpool, so it sort of they filtered back into the Premier League as well, even that 3-5-2 back in the 90s.
I mean, technically, I'd say.
The way we've always said, just hit it from outside the box and you're going to score. You're not. Honestly, like... You're not because you're not kicking the ball hard enough.
I know, but from a technical perspective here, with my professional hat on, like, don't even ask for 5% of what the top boys get paid.
Did you see someone, I don't know what was come through on the Common Sense feed, someone posted a clip of your best goals the other day?
Some crackers in there.
Lad,
I don't think people. I think people think I just ran around like fucking smashing into people and fighting with people. You know, I don't think they realise how good of a player I was. Also, I scored a few thunder bastards.
Thought there was a. Oh, did I not say? Look, someone posted a compilation.
I was an unbelievably good finisher, but I just couldn't. I wasn't quick enough to get in the box.
Fuck off.
I mean. That's Brad Friedel there, getting net rush. That was Thomas Meyer for Charlton. That was a good goal. This is probably the best goal scored, this, technically.
It's against Wigan?
Yeah, technically. Like, that. Do you know how hard it is to hit that type of ball, looping up like that?
That's Paul Scholes, that one.
Come on, lad, fucking settle down. But that's really hard Paul to do. Against Villa. As it's coming out the sky with no spin on, because the centre-half header. It's actually quite hard to hit that back flat.
Zidane in the Champions League final against
it's a slot, that.
Paul Scholes against Villa.
This is a great run. And then this Brad Friedel again, he must have hated playing against me because I used to fucking have him on toast. But see the little stutter before? Centre half.
That got a bit lucky. Got a bit lucky there.
No, centre half, 6'6". He must have got nailed off his manager there for me winning the tackle. Great finish again. This left peg. Pace. Look at the pace.
I know. Where was that come from?
That was in the champ, that goal. That was when you flicked his balls there? No, give him a body shot there, Pedersen.
Did you?
Give him a solar plexus shot. He dived there. Left foot again. That's finish. It. Same instance, innit? This is just a sniffer's goal, just followed in on a rebound here. Vassell gets his foot on it. Fucking have a bit of that. Who's that against, lad?
Yeah.
Nice, that goal against Liverpool. I scored against Liverpool and Man United, do you know what I mean? Scored winner against Liverpool. We won 3-1, Andy Carroll got another one. It's a chance. And I scored the equaliser against Man U in the FA Cup. Bit of a poacher's goal, like, but yeah, don't think I get the credit for.
No, there was some absolute raspers on that compilation. Like, mad that someone's like.
People just forget unless you're fucking Messi or Steve Gerrard or something. Scholes, people forget.
It is. It's like when you see these kids on the internet now talking about like who the best English player, and they just dismiss Wayne Rooney as if he was some fucking crap, and you're like, are you for real? Like, dismissing Wayne Rooney?
England women's semi-final, 26,500. Do you think that's a good... Oi.
Who's this? Chloe Kelly.
I mean, 25,000, 26,000, is that for the semi-final of a women's Euro? Is that a good crowd?
Yeah, I think for this level, I think don't even try it.
Good effort, girl. I mean...
Yeah.
Well, she's seen it. Good effort. She obviously didn't pull it off, but good effort.
No, but she can't kick the ball hard enough.
I would have gone the over 2.5 here, but they don't seem to have enough leg power to fucking get shots on target, did they?
Have they made any subs yet?
She's tried to lob the keeper.
They're about to bring... No. You say Chloe Kelly?
She's tried to lob the keeper and she's hit the ball and it bounced on the pen spot.
Lad, I tried to lob the keeper in a Sunday League game the other day and fucking didn't even hit the goal. So I am 42 and a lot faster than what I was and got virtually no leg power.
So how did you get on in that game? I think people want to know what happened when you played Sunday League.
What happened is I got everyone around me organised because there was a load of young whippersnappers on there, and we give a team that I think they won the Liverpool Prem Cup then, didn't they, last year?
Who was it?
Told me.
Who did they play against?
I remember the name of them. They were not bad, but we ended up beating them 4-0. I think we should have won like 7-2 or something. They had a couple of chances.
Who was you playing for Noah's team?
Played for Parkland, Noah's team. Who were Cheshire Prem, are they? Cheshire Prem?
I don't...
They're Cheshire Prem, and we played a friendly against a team in the Liverpool Prem. It was on AstroTurf. I hate AstroTurf.
Yeah, the Liverpool Prem's good.
And I ended up playing 80 minutes. And
I played 80 minutes?
I played 80 minutes, lad. And I was getting cramp after like 50 minutes. Bear in mind, I've been to Oasis a couple of days before. So my pre-match...
Warm-up was...
No, my pre-match...
Preparation
was... pre-match, coming into it, you know, luckily for me, USADA when turned up. USADA had turned up.
Hey, lad... Someone's actually donated a Flimia for to say he was at the game when you scored the screamer versus Charlton.
The Charlton one, yeah, I was live on Sky. That.
Gonna ask you a question, a bit of trivia, what he's attached to it.
Go on.
Who made his debut for Man City that day?
George Samaras.
Oh, got it in one.
Yeah, Samaras, yeah. I always remember it because Thomas Myhre, the old Everton goalie, the Norwegian fella, was the keeper, and obviously I watched Myhre growing up. But also, Andy Gray was on the commentary, and he obviously the best of the best, really crazy. No, yeah. Take a bow. I got the old take a bow for the.
Did you, yeah?
Yeah, because it must have been 35, 40 yards out that, and it's clipped. As it beat him, it's clipped the post, and when it clips the post and then it comes in the net, it always makes it look a little bit better, doesn't it? But the only reason I shot there was Kiki Masampa was one side of me and Samaras was up front. I thought they're only going to give the fucking thing away, so I might as well pull the trigger here. But yeah, that was a Sunday. I think that was a Super Sunday game. Don't know fucking why, but I think it was a Sunday 4 o'clock. Georgie Samaras. Yeah, who asked that question? Josh, who was that?
Snooker.
What's his name?
Snooker Stones.
Snooker Stones at the game. My God, you're showing your age there, lad.
Bit of a swimmer, lad.
Bit of a swimmer.
So yeah, carry on about the Sunday League. We haven't finished yet.
Sunday League.
Yeah, the game.
Sunday League is it's like Saturday League.
Was
Saturday, Sunday. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
People know what you mean with that. Yeah.
So who played? Who was in the team then? No, did Browner play?
Browner had to go.
Yeah.
I think he's got a bit of an hernia, he said at the minute. But it was all. Do you know what? I enjoyed it because I've played in a few testimonials and like exhibition games like over the last few months, and it was good to like play with young lads who can run
fast. Yeah,
like they're brand new, like positionally, but they're still young and fit and can run about. But also, good chance there. It's a good chance she'd headed it properly.
At the back post, there's a back cross goal to the down there.
It was also like good to impart a bit of talking and a bit of wisdom on them and position on them, and you can see how much they benefit from it. At the end, they were like, "Fucking hell!" Didn't they? I'm like, "That's the level."
That's football. Yeah.
No, that's the level. They were like, "You do not stop talking." I'm like, "That's in a good side, you'll have 6 or 7 like that.
Yeah.
In a shit side, you'll have 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And in a really poor side, it'll only be fucking 1 and a manager." But like, I think they were shocked at not the level I played at because I'm obviously fatter and slower, waist, less athletic than I was. But your voice is exactly the same. It's a good chance off the line. My voice is, and the way I communicate will still be at Premier League level.
Yeah.
My ability football-wise definitely was. It's obviously at Cheshire Prem level now.
Lionesses level.
No, it's better than that, lad. Don't have fucking take it outside and be having a straight now. You fucking say that again. It's the most offensive thing you've said on this show, though. But yeah, like, the only problem is, because it was on the AstroTurf, I would play golf the next day. I usually play golf as like an active recovery. And when you're getting down, like lining my ball up, when I'm getting down, my fucking knee. And I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, you can't do both.
I would never like to, if we trained on it, we had to train indoor, I would not train indoor. I just didn't like it because I've got screws in my feet from breaking my feet.
Yeah.
And my knee just doesn't like it. My back doesn't like it. Because I don't move quick, but I get around, and it's the
heavy plodder.
Changing direction in midfield. In midfield, you're constantly, and the pounding on the AstroTurf. By the way, look, I know they've got a lot better, but it's still
fake.
Painful.
It's still fake, innit?
And especially when you're carrying, what am I carrying now? Probably, I'm about 94 kilo. I haven't weighed myself for a couple of weeks, but I was about 93, 94, and I played at 78. So you're carrying a weighted vest there. Do you know what I mean? Look what I mean, like that, like. This is the thing, like,
I just seen their breakfast.
You can almost see the old monkey's nose there, can't you? The old dolphin's nose there, lad. Look, that's like, I mean, you got to be careful.
Rabbit's nose.
The old, well, yeah. But again, like, you're
pink dolphin.
Your body just can't. So I might have a little go for them. It saves me going running and keeping fit, and I really enjoyed it. And straight after the game, they were like, "Oh, you signed on," and the manager, like, at first they were like, "What the fuck's he up to? Yeah, why is he coming for the game?" And I said, "I only want to play 45 minutes."
And he played you 80 minutes.
And then at half time, he was naming the lads to come off, and I was like looking at him like that. Say, "I'm done. I've had enough. We're winning 1-0."
Yeah.
And he's gone, "I can't take you off." So I've gone, go on, I'll give it 15 minutes, see how it is. Anyway, I kept looking, we go 2-0 up, and then we're 3-0 up, and then
you should just said
looking to the side like that, and I'm like, then he's not going to pull me yet. And I was all right. It was just, and I thought I'll get a few minutes in the tank, and then I get the for the standing ovation after the 80 minutes. And I came off and like the three fellas with the dogs and the fucking kiosk woman, I'm like,
the hot dog stand was like
singing and to be fair, I didn't get any stick from the opposing line until I shot from the halfway line off the kickoff, and they started calling me has-been and having a go at me because I had my specialities on. They going, what are you doing with them tongues, lads? Your has-been. So I said, lads, listen, I'm not used to playing on AstroTurf, so normally on grass that they've been on target, but I've obviously caught my feet on the fucking black fucking
the balls,
plastic spikes that are on your ground.
Just go home, you just remember to take my shoes off and just pouring them out like fucking sand, them little black balls.
Yeah, so if they ever go on the Astro, I'll finger. But also, I went to watch Cables on Friday night. I reckon I can still do a job for them. Do you know what I mean? I can still, but that's a bit more people getting wage and people half being serious. I just want to have a game and have a laugh, you know what I mean, and enjoy it. Like, I really enjoyed, a lad tried to meg me early doors, like a little tricky Dixon on the edge of the box. Obviously ended up getting himself a slap across the face as the ball got took off him. He ended up getting the old, and then we broke and should have scored.
Did he dive or did he take it?
Well, he's come in to try and meg you, but obviously I've read him and I've managed to just push him off across the face, so it's not nice when you get face palmed, is it? And then the funniest thing was all the lads on his team after we counted and should have scored, and all the lads are going, lad, what are you fucking doing to him? Do you know, like, are you fucking joking? He's like, you could see him because they all had to run back to him.
Yeah, so they're all caned.
Well, I was laughing. He was getting caned as if to say, come on, you've tried to meg the wrong fella there. Like, he's gonna fucking see you coming in.
Yeah.
But it was good, like, and the lads were good. You know what I mean? It was competitive, but like they thought they were going to fuck us. I think they beat them 4-0 in a friendly last year.
Yeah.
So they've turned up thinking they're going to flatten them.
Yeah.
And it was a mate of my half fellas, Andy Green, who
the manager.
played with my dad, was their manager. I didn't know until we turned up for the game, and he was a boss player.
Yeah.
And I got on really well with him, so it was nice to catch up with him. And as I say, it was a cracking little game. And as I say, I'm
thinking about
it.
But you haven't got the full bug.
Been a bit. I need to just get a bit of weight off, and my knee was a little bit sore after it, and I'm worried it'll affect me golf. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously that's my priority. I'm semi-pro golfer at the minute, but if my body holds up to it, I will turn out. And they're trying to do good things with the club there and build a junior section, so I might turn out a few games and see if I can put a few.
Where is it? Or is it
a few 500 on the attendance or a couple of thousand on the attendance for them?
So where's 26,000 like these? So where is it? The team? That was team? Is it over the water?
No, Parkland's by us.
Oh, it's up in Wicklow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if you get to the Unicorn and the chippy there, do it right. It's halfway down there. You should do it right.
Oh, so it's fucking not even 2 minutes.
But they've got a good junior section, so obviously, you know, you can take the kids over there, and you know what I mean. So we'll
you can have a pint and watch it.
Yeah, you can have a pint as you come off as sub. You can go and have a pint stand on the sideline. When it's not like you know, there's refs and that. Like the ref we had the other day was very much a homer, but it was a friendly, and they're obviously probably giving him the wage, aren't they? They need to fucking get the finger out here, literally, the girls though, don't they? Come on.
Don't know, they haven't scored yet.
The Italians love it, don't they? Oh my good God, what's the goalie doing, lad? She's got away with murder there.
She's only 5
She has got away with murder
right, though,
there. You can't drop that.
They can't score.
It's bizarre. Like,
what's she done?
God. Like, oh, she missed.
She's gone to grab a beach ball.
By the way, how's the keeper dropped it? And then how she missed.
Joe, you're right. They literally just need to stand in the middle.
That's
of the
all
ball,
you need to do.
It's
bizarre, yeah. It's bizarre. But I think like I could easy like fully run this game here now, like without any training, just turn up with my socks and my boots and my shinnies and still be the best player on that pitch, even though if I have a tight shirt on, I'll look like a fucking bin liner full of milk. You know, I'll be wobbling at a level that you're not, you know, wasn't notorious for the six pack and that anyway, but I was, you know,
you was athletic
and I was fit, but I reckon I could absolutely a 42 turn up and dominate, not just play well, dominate these games.
You can even tell in the games you're playing with the ex-pros, the passing of the connection on the ball, the passing of the ball, the speed, even though the players aren't fast, the speed of the ball.
Yeah, but I haven't got, you know, when I think about it, like even when I hit passes and that in them, my leg power's like 20% of what it was. You know, when you ping it's getting there, but you're going, it must be like a golfer, like Jack Nicklaus, who's been boss at golf. I'm not comparing myself to Jack Nicklaus, but like, he hits a driver when he's 16, he's going, I used to fucking absolutely bury that.
Yeah.
Now I'm only getting it 220 yards as opposed to 300 yards. Do you know what I mean?
It's brilliant.
So I think how'd you get on, lad? Just been given the Drew 0-0.
Okay, no.
Yeah, who'd you play?
Okay. Asheville, league above.
Oh, nice, lad.
A couple of leagues above, to be fair.
Yeah. 0-0 must have been a good defensive performance there.
They got a second pink card of the game.
Just been talking about me maybe staging a comeback there.
Lad, did you hear that then?
Yeah, they like
Come
Scotty
in,
Sheffield.
fucking
there,
Did you see that Scotty Sheffield one? Did you see it in the golf?
Did you not see the Sheffield one?
Yeah, I seen it, yeah.
It was funny, yeah.
But it was just like, as it bounced and got down, it went quiet.
We got kicked off TikTok for talking about
Shagging dolphins.
Dolphins being raped into extinction in Pakistan. Don't know if you've seen this news story.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were talking about like this. There's a pink dolphin in this river that's been virtually extinct.
How were you onto it? I wasn't onto that.
No, I think dolphin.
And anyway, I think that's what kicked us off, lad. Yeah, we got kicked off for that.
Well, let's get a feel.
Ah well.
I hope I fucking haven't had that tuna.
Unless it says on the John West, it comes from India.
What's that?
Extra salt. Extra salt.
Responsible farming.
Yeah.
How's the game been?
It's not in Brian shite.
Yeah.
Fun to watch?
No.
Anything we're talking
Well, we ended up talking about dolphins being raped into extinction. That's how good the
That's
first
how
half
good the
was.
first half
Bummed
was.
into extinction.
No, it's like we've all
Realised
realised
of the sport, that's tomorrow.
it is like watching a game in slow motion of midgets. That's what it's like.
Yeah, underwater football.
They just don't have the leg power.
Slow motion midgets.
Like, there's a few of them who are alright, they just don't have the leg power. So they just can't kick the ball hard enough. They should make the pitches smaller, goals smaller, and the ball smaller.
Do you want to see if we can get
And I
that on
think
TikTok?
it'll be better to watch.
80% of the crosses don't reach the 8-yard box.
Yeah, they're not.
Need a peeler?
Yeah, they're not. I don't think it's ever, unless they adjust the perimeters of the pitch and the goals and the ball size. I don't think it's ever going to
Or the women,
captivate a
like,
TV
Or
audience.
they evolve into like taller, bigger humans, the women.
Do you know what though, lads? I'll have to give you a bit of credit because we've ended up sticking this out. It has been painful at times. We've had to digress into
Talking about Sunday League and Dolphins.
Sunday League, obviously dolphin species survival on the planet, as amongst other topics. Greg Wallace's
Greg Wallace.
Greg Wallace's new breakfast.
Yeah, Joseph getting his willy out for Phil Neville. That was another
Oh
one.
yeah, in case after the.
I
Yeah.
need to watch this back.
We've got 7 minutes left.
7 minutes of this, for fuck's sake.
7 minutes left.
Unless they
Unless
get an
we get a goal.
equaliser and it goes to pens.
Hopefully.
Does it go to pens right away?
That's a bad corner, that. Oh, they go unless she's meant it to chance.
That's a good corner, that.
But I'm looking at that going, did she mean it? Maybe she did. Maybe that's just me being...
No, oh yeah, I know what you mean. It went high. Do you
yeah,
mean
it
like
looked like she tried to whip it.
whip
she
it
ended
and
up
it's just
catching the end of
whipping
her
it,
toe.
it's gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
It
you
was
mean.
like it was a weird way to try and stand. If you were going to stand that up, you did it a bit more with your
a
laces.
bit more like direct on the
Yeah,
start,
you'd
but she
float
whipped it and it's gone high. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's gone to whipping. It's like caught the top
Yeah.
of her toe and ended up
She have
being as a
a
back post
pair of
ball.
them base Londons on, you remember them?
Big Steelies.
Remember that when you used to play in the schoolyards, if you had them base slip-ons on?
He just fucking like
Time ping
a
the ball,
big
it just
square toe.
scoop up into the air.
Like off of kickers where you
Oh,
got
they're
like
like
the
the
bit of
loafers.
the pastry
Yeah.
line
You
on
want to
the
get them on.
Cornish pasty on the front of them. The big
I
pasties.
think they were like 30 quidders.
Yeah, I mean, it's a niche sport, isn't it? If you're into women's footy and
Oh no,
Yeah,
definitely needs to watch this.
I can't see any serious football fan of the men's game switching to this and going, I prefer this. Like, where I can see how people watch the women's tennis and go, I prefer this, or even the women's golf, because you go, you know what, I hit them type of shots. I can't see how this catches on apart from its little niche audience it's got.
Yeah, no, it is a little niche audience, and it's like how people come. So it's like in America to a lesser extent, the college football. Some people prefer college football to the NFL, and it's like, yeah, it's still a decent level of
Go ahead.
sport, but it's not the NFL, is it?
This could be the end of them, yeah. She's actually shot there. I'll give her a bit of credit there. I don't know why. It's a mad decision. Should have
Why
gone
is
to
she
the corner
shooting
flag.
from there?
She should have gone to the corner flag.
No, it's 93 minutes.
Yeah,
Just
she
run
does.
here.
Camp, pass to them or go to the corner flag. You just don't
Fucking
shoot
hell,
there.
there was
That's
two
a
open.
lack of game
There
intelligence.
was two open there as well.
You're either passing to them or you're going to the corner flag.
Yeah, I'd have gone to corner flag, me.
Well, you run another 30 seconds, 40 seconds
Oh,
off there.
that's me.
I'm on the telly now.
Oh, God.
On the
Your
telly.
face didn't fit on the screen.
She'd be gutted there because one of her nails had fell off there.
Would be good because
She'd
the face
bit
was
one of
massive.
them and the other one fell off. Look
Oh,
at
look
this
at him with the
fucking bear.
cool on his... Say, check his hard drive, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't see how anyone can get excited about this. Like, I just can't see it. It's very, very slow, tactically. Positions they take up, you learn nothing tactically. They've done nothing where you go, fucking hell, I could pick the bones out of that. There's also the position of the players within the framework of it. They also, I don't know whether this is a thing with women, they don't seem to be able to move the feet quick enough to get the feet in position to deal with like anything that comes quickly round them or crosses.
Is that because feet are too small?
I think it must be because they're used to wearing high heels. So they must be on the tiptoes. They're never fucking settled. They're never like planted properly.
To be fair, since Calvert-Lewin started wearing them, he's went
He's gone to fuck, hasn't he? Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's a few players.
Talking about Calvert-Lewin, have you seen TK's outfit today?
Who?
Oh,
the lad who signed for Liverpool.
Have you seen his outfit?
Lad, how are you going to explain your net spend here with 290 mil?
We've signed Calvert-Lewin on steads.
Diaz
and Nunes are going, aren't they?
290 mil, and you're paying this fella 270 big ones a week. Where's your now? You're going to
not TK, we're not.
270 a week. He's
we're
getting.
not.
That's the numbers.
Nonsense.
In the thing today.
Not.
Why is it? Why?
We're not paying him 270 because
you're paying
we're not.
80 mil for him.
We're not paying 270.
How much are you paying for him?
We're not paying him more than fucking Van Dijk.
You're paying Etta Fike 270 big ones.
Lads, last minute, you've got a chance here to float one into the box.
It's the 5'6" cat. See, they can't get it.
Do you know what? I can't really speak because I put a corner in like that late in the fucking game I played the other day, but we weren't winning 4-0. How'd you spell this fella's name?
TK, but you don't want to
wages. Lad, it's reported 260. Yeah, they're saying 250, but I got told it was 270.
We can't be paying 250 for a 23-year-old kid.
You are. You've had to because Newcastle have been on the sniff for him.
Newcastle won't pay 150 a week for him.
I'm just saying, Newcastle have said like that. That's what it's reported. I don't know why you think I just make stuff up to wind you up. I'm just reporting what.
Because you do make stuff to wind me up.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I just give you the data. Sometimes I get it wrong a little bit, but I just give you the data. Why is the keeper there again? Does she know that she's
in
making?
Goal?
Yeah. Well, if they concede
another
one, they're out.
She's 4'7", so
I get her coming up off the corner. That's such a bad ball.
See, they can't kick it far enough. Just make the pitches smaller.
The ball as well.
Make the ball size 4, pitches smaller, goals a little bit smaller as well, because everyone looks like a fucking.
That's not a bad knock, by the way. Got to score.
No, she's waited too long.
She's done it. Told you she had to score.
She's done
by the way, that is a great ball in. By that, whoever put that ball in, that was a great cross. I mean, it should have been.
Did you go to pens right now?
No extra time.
Oh no!
I'm gonna watch extra time.
Unfortunately. It's all right. It's all right. I just don't know what else I can talk about. No, well, it's impossible because there's just like massive lulls in play for like 22 minutes. Go on. You don't want to see Italy win.
I fucking don't want to see this game carry on.
I want to see penalties though.
By the way, that's a hell of a ball in. We've been critiquing the crossing. It wasn't Lucy Bronze. We caned their ball in first.
That's
by the way, the girl's ball in. I don't know who it is.
80% of the balls in have been fucking shocking. That's just one of them ones that's gone well. But
that was a hell of a cross.
Lucy Bronze.
Yeah, mate. What'd you say? Cup of
Let's
tea?
get the kettle on then, lad, yeah. We're going to do another half hour.
Teenager? Fucking hell.
This is a great ball in. Who puts this in? Left pegger.
Keeper just needs to stand in the middle again though, look.
Yeah, she's a quarter, Josh.
She would have caught it.
She can't not though, because that girl's there, but if she'd have just stood in the middle, look, she'd have just caught it. The keepers are shitting, aren't they? I mean, it's a good finish, got to go through two bodies, goes through her legs.
Listen, okay, say Jordan Pickford's in goal there, you're caning him because of that fit.
It goes through your legs. If it goes through your legs in footy, it goes through two players' legs and in.
I've
got a feeling their names on it because they were 2-0 down. Mad penalty, should have gone out, but the goalie took a goal kick instead of a pen for Sweden. Told Bungo to get over. And they've scored again late there, having should have been out after their keeper spilled the ball in front of the Italian, and then the Italian kicked it right back into her hands.
Do you know what? Let's give kudos to the girl, like teenager, composure, not to just fucking thunder, trying to sound smacking anywhere. So come on.
Right, he's hit the target.
Just come on, composure, to not just smack it.
With the greatest respect, it's gone through two people's legs to go in.
But she could hit it, like she could have tried to whack it and
yeah, but if they'd have had the cock and balls there, one of them would have got the bollocks on that and that'd have stayed out. That's gone in because they've both got fangitas. They've just shaved straight past the fangita, right off the Dolphins' nose of both of them and in the back of the net. If they had an half-decent cheese cob on them, England are out now. That's why you can't have trannies in the women's game, because they stop goals with the town halls. But anyway, we've got another half an hour of
There's
this.
your clip.
Another half an hour of this. But look, it skims right off the first one's no man land and goes right past the Dolphins' nose at the other one. Give them a little...
Yeah, the pink dolphin.
little hey,
Hey,
Babaluba.
she's no pints here. Who's that one?
I couldn't see her properly. I'm married anyway, so I know what you mean. I know what you mean. She weren't a no-pinter.
She was.
She weren't, lad. She weren't, because as soon as she starts chatting Togger, you go, I'm going to have to get a couple of sherbets down here.
Of course I know.
Chance that as well. We're about balling.
It was nearly time to fucking shut this off.
They've deserved it though, let's be honest. I know the Italians.
They have deserved it, yeah.
They've pushed hard in the second half, the Lionesses. Do you know what I mean? You've got to give the credit where credit's due. They fucking pushed hard, kept going, and then you get your just rewards. The thing is, I hope it goes to pens. Imagine it goes to pens and they score like 25 out of 25. I'm gonna have to emigrate, aren't I? They have the best standard of penalties. If they get to African Cup of Nations pens, where they just toey bungo it straight in the top corners and that.
Absolute David Unsworth pen, every one of them.
It's coming home again.
What's that? What's that in the middle of it?
That must be the trophy.
Oh my God.
Must be the
Have
trophy.
England
It's a weird crowd, isn't it?
have
It's
England
such a strange
won
crowd.
a major trophy?
Yeah, they won this.
Euros.
Did they win the Euros?
But you
So
remember when
so
the
they're
country shut
defending it?
down for them? They're not defending it. I don't think they won it. I don't think they won it last time out, did they? They're not defending champs. I don't think. I think they won the one before. Remember they shut Trafalgar Square down? I tried to go down with RP. You couldn't get near it.
Did they? Yeah.
They showed the final at Trafalgar Square, but it was here, wasn't it? It was at Wembley, so it was a home. It was a home
Not
competition.
that bet's on, whoever put it in the chat at the start.
What
What
did
they
he
go
say?
for?
Italy
1-0
1-0 on
pens.
pens. Italy 1-0 on pens. I'm just going for the pith.
You brewing up there now for us?
Brilliant. We get 30 more minutes of this cosplay Euros semi-final. I'll have a brewski.
Yeah, there's my cup here.
Right, chat. We got any questions? Who's the Taarabt? Get some questions in, or what's that?
We Dolphins now. We're booked in for 1 o'clock.
I've got to go to. I've got a doctor's appointment at like 3:45, so I need to be away for like 4 o'clock. So I can play a bit earlier. Do you want to play a bit earlier?
12.
I'm out at
Yeah, 12's perfect for me. I think I might be able to play a bit earlier. You can't.
You can't.
Why?
You said you can't play till half 11.
I think that's Friday.
Seen that? Granite Zach has gone to Sunderland.
I think that's Friday.
Josh tomorrow at 9.
I might play a bit earlier.
You booked in at 9.
Yeah.
Well, I've jumped out now to jump in with Lloydie and that, but the 9 o'clock tea is still there. Might need to play a little bit later now. I was fucking staying up later for this.
Yeah. What was you saying there? What was you going to say?
Granite Zach has gone to Sunderland.
I was seeing that in the news, yeah. I said, what did they call a few weeks back? I said Sunderland will buy a load of players with experience on big deals to try and keep them up, and they'll go straight back down. It's what you've kind of got to do with a young side.
Who's the centre half have signed?
I don't know.
Reynaldo or something?
Don't know.
Yeah,
They've had a young
36.
team. They've lost
Right.
Joby Bellingham, haven't they?
So we've got to get.
We got legged off the TikTok for hate speech.
What was we hate speeching about?
Dolphin.
Pakistani guys raping dolphins to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
That's not hate speech. That is actually what was going on. We're talking about the grooming gangs and raping kids there, and they've got Pakistani and rape and gone get to
We'll get
fuck
the
you.
appeal in, don't worry.
But we were talking
What are you
about
appeal for? What's why? Because of what?
hate speech.
Because
No.
it's factual.
No, have we been booted off TikTok fully?
For hate speech.
No, not fully. But it's just a live stream.
Oh, just a live stream.
Correct.
You're not allowed to say certain things on the live or
Yeah.
the Towie Bungo yet, but because they must
They
have,
think it's-
they've
yeah.
gone rape Pakistani.
Didn't
they're talking
realise
about grooming
we were talking
gangs.
about pink dolphins.
Yeah, we weren't talking about the fucking youth of the UK. That they were talking about the Dolphins.
We got to get to where we're starting a. We've got to tell the audience we're starting a fantasy Premier League.
Yeah, but
FPL.
also
No,
we're gonna have
I've done my team.
a common sense fantasy football league where what will we do? Pay out.
the winner. No,
Yeah, we'll throw a kitty in for the
We'll
winner.
throw a kitty in. Should we
Yeah.
get a
Maybe a
kitty
couple of
going?
prizes, yeah.
And have
We
a
can maybe do a monthly prize for the top of the month and then a little kitty for the winner at the end of the season.
yeah, we'll do a nice we'll get a nice prize together for the podium 1, 2 and 3. Obviously,
Yeah.
if you finish first, you get a better one.
And
Yeah.
something for the monthly winner as
Yeah,
well.
I'll dig out. I've got a couple of good shirts. I'll dig out a couple of good signed shirts or something, or I'll coffer one off a
got my
couple.
team done. Yeah,
Oh, lad, you're double busy. You.
Now people are throwing £2
Even
in here to
August,
ask
yeah.
questions.
I've done
Not
my
even
team.
August, yeah.
Right.
Who's asking questions? What have you
Yeah,
got?
someone's paid for the question here. Opinion
Alright.
on Sonny W. Opinions
Who is
on
it?
Leeds. Sonny W.
Opinion on Leeds?
How do you
I
think
think
they'll
they'll
do? They got
They've got the trophies, haven't they,
they get
first game?
relegated.
I think Leeds are massively up against it. I don't think they're a
You got
good
Everton-
side
Everton first game?
in Premier League terms. I think Elland Road will have to be a fortress for you. The fans getting behind them there and the energy they can create in that stadium is going to be massive to home form. But as I said a while back, I think the 3 teams that come up will be the 3 teams that go down for the 3rd season running.
I agree with that.
I haven't seen them sign anyone. I've seen they've released Patrick Bamford.
After, yeah.
Yeah, they'd let him go. I don't know whether it's injury or whatever, but I've seen they'd not renewed his contract. And I haven't seen who they've signed, although they've got Hack Jarrison's back, isn't he? So is Hack Jarrison back there?
is he
I've
back,
heard,
has he?
lad, I've heard
Don't say sign of the Blues.
the loser of that first game of the season versus Leeds and Everton have to take Jack
Have to
Harrison.
keep him. Hack Jarrison.
That's the booby prizes.
No, hopefully not. I did see, you know, the Coldplay
Yeah, here's a good question for you.
meme thing, the Coldplay meme thing.
yeah.
Did anybody see Moyes with Hack Jarrison again?
No.
Oh, the Everton fans like, no! Obviously, there was a few funny ones doing around, weren't there?
Did you see the one with Trent and Bellingham?
Trent and Bellingham.
Yeah.
I seen the one with Rooney. I seen the one with the Van
Joe's was
Gogh
the
painting.
best.
I do have to accept that mine was probably the best one they've seen there.
Yeah, that was.
Mine was funny. Like,
classic.
I was pissing myself. The amount of people that sent me that, like, have you seen this? I was like, I've fucking seen it. I can't say anything about it
But I've seen it,
'Cause-
obviously.
because I'll fucking get in trouble for just even mentioning the fucking smelly
Lads,
cunt's
I don't know
name.
what's going on here, but we're getting weighed in for questions. Only £2 though. We need to be up in this.
What the questions? Go on. No,
Does
that'll do
Joey get on with Carragher?
Yeah, I would say I do get on with him if we meet. We were always dead civil and all that. Yeah, but I would definitely say we get on. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
but
think you've ever.
I wouldn't. He's not my mate. He's mates with Brad and a few of my other mates. So I'll get on with him. I've always had a bit of a
I think when he,
respect for him. I was with Stu and Marshall when I was a kid,
So
and obviously
kinda-
Steve and Struan were Struan's big players. So every time you have to respect him as a player. He got the absolute maximum out of himself, didn't he, as a player, and has been a good scouser for playing as long as he did for
and
Liverpool.
I think he comes across well as well.
He was always sound.
He comes across.
When I was in the England squad, he was sound. I was going to say when it was all like
Yeah,
I was there.
I played with him
Yeah.
once. Yeah.
He was sound when I was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I've had a bevy and been to like a party or something, if he's there, he's always been sound. But yeah, no problem at all.
He's just began to
Although I did, as I say, had a little bit of a scuffle with him and Kenny Dalglish with the Craig Bellamy incident in the tunnel. But it was nothing to do with him. He was backing his teammates up and seeing what went on. And
I don't know what I can say on this thing. Did you see that thing I sent you the other day? And my head fell off over it.
Hey?
In the group the other day when I sent, is that actually him with hair?
I think so, yeah. But don't be outing him. You fucking wears like Chris Martin. Liam Gallagher saying, the fingling, the tingling and the mingling. Nothing to do with fucking us. We'll be putting any kiss cams on you. Bit of a mad one, that, innit? Because, like...
The kiss cam it's a very American thing,
it's like the
innit?
NBA, isn't it? And all
Yeah.
that. But, like, fuck
But
it.
Coldplay doing it as well.
Surely he's set fire to all his Coldplay albums, him, that fella, now. And that.
Yeah.
Cost him a right
He
few
hates that
quid.
song, like that song Trouble.
Ozzy Osbourne's died.
I fucking had John Lennon's dead.
I know. Michael Jackson.
He has been having a match tonight, yeah.
I
We
suppose so.
spoke about it earlier on.
You know what? I'll give you that. You've been.
We've already covered that, lad. Yeah, he's sadly passed away, hasn't he?
He was an absolute legend.
Sharon!
Yeah. To
To be fair, they did invent that kind of Kim Kardashian reality TV.
And
didn't
theirs
they,
was the
Osbournes,
best,
yeah?
and no one's ever beat it. Theirs was the best.
Yeah, but it fucked them all up.
Of course it did. But name a reality TV that's not fucked them up when they beat
No,
it. So
of
all
course,
reality
yeah.
fucks you up, but theirs was
But
the
they
best.
don't even,
These
like,
make
if you
themselves.
look at them now, they don't even look like they used to
I know,
look
have
like.
you seen
how
Kelly
thin
Osbourne
they are,
now?
yeah.
They've all been on the funny on my
And the
job.
fucking plastic surgery.
Listen, I'm down 2.5 on my job.
You just need to, but they've had a bit more plastic surgery than you. I
Bloody
know you've
yeah.
had a load. You have had a load, but I think even Sharon Osbourne and Kelly Osbourne top you, lad. Maybe in 5 or 10 years, but I won't be able to say that. But
Are those your teeth?
Back out there on Friday, innit?
who's that?
Back
out where?
on Turkey on Friday.
What for now?
Getting the BBL. I was taking this Aldi with the kids in the fanboy and that.
You're saying that you'll be getting a fucking facelift or something.
Yeah. I know.
Backsack and crack.
A
Dick
little,
extension. That's the one thing you don't need, to be fair. You'll be all right there.
It's reduction, lad.
Do you use the dumbbells like McGregor?
Yeah.
Don't bench press me, lad.
Mine does 25k. What yours do?
I'll get Blueies here for questions.
Yeah. Who's the best player?
You have to read the name out. If they're going to send us money in for a question, you'd have to at least give them the
This one's called
the name out.
Martin J3. Who's the best and worst player you ever played with? You've said this before, haven't you, once?
The best I played with, I've said, was a Nicholas Anelka.
You never said that last time.
The best I played with.
Oh, sorry, you did, yeah.
The best I played against was Modric.
Yeah,
We said that to you. But Gerrard and that were good. But the best I played with, I think, in terms of pure ability, was Anelka. I mean, Valbuena was good.
Valbuena was fucking mustard.
Adam Ben Arfa was mega talented. I'd like to see him have a good run, but in terms of like the way we played,
can you class Gerrard because you played with him at England one game? No. You can't.
You got to play with them for the I hate them people who've played in like a pre-season friendly with someone or a fucking exhibition game and start naming them in the best 11.
I know. Mikarich's done his best 11, didn't he? And named all kinds of mad players.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
So,
and the worst I played with, like, it was proper shit. Do you know who was shit? Seaman. David Seaman. When he got to City, he was fucking crap.
Was he?
Proper crap, yeah. Like and
that's a mad one, isn't it?
I think he'd just gone leaving Arsenal. We'd had Schmeichel before, who was a similar age, but still had the passion and still had the desire. But he was a shadow of himself when he got to City. I think he lasted about 5 months, and we had to buy David James. So he was a bit of a disappointment from that regard, but I do have to accept he was at. Oh my God, how bad is this Italian goalie?
Hell.
She's fucking got bars of soap on. As gloves.
No, her eyes and her hands don't communicate.
So I'm not. Obviously, he was a boss keeper. He was one of the best in the Prem. Some will argue he was the best in the Prem. I still think Schmeichel had his number, but I got him at a bad time. So I have to caveat. I have to put a bit of an asterisk next to that. In terms of players who've come in and have thought, oh my God, you are cack. Samaras was shit,
Was he?
Yeah, proper shit. Proper shit.
He always looked alright to me.
No. He ran around. It was like someone had fucking let a young fucking racehorse, put it in a kit and just let it run up the front.
He did look...
He had little spells, but he was just a rabbit in the headlights. Yeah. So we paid a record for him for us, which was like $4.5 million at the time, and we bought him with the Anelka money. It was fucking hell. Gone from like playing with the best striker I've ever played with
to the worst.
So
next question here: was Joey ever close to joining?
Who's that?
Owen Tottenham THFC. Oh, so from Owen THFC, was Joey ever close to joining Spurs?
West Ham, I wouldn't say I was close to it. Like I never went to training ground or done a medical and all that, but there was a couple of times.
Who was the gaffer?
I think Harry Redknapp was the manager, because I remember Willie Mackay phoning me saying were the fancy Spurs, and I can't remember where it was at the time, but it ended up not coming off. I don't think I think it was about 27, so I don't think I had enough residual value for Daniel Levy at the time. That's the only time I really remembered it being in. So like I wasn't close for signing for them. There was a bit of noise that it might happen, but it never materialised. I never went and met the manager. Or
did you ever go to a training ground, maybe medical, that you didn't sign for the club?
Yeah, a few times.
West Ham,
Liverpool as well.
I know you went to Liverpool. You had no medical, did you?
I went to Liverpool. I didn't do the medical, but I'd agreed the contract. I'd been to Melwood. Phil Thompson, Newley and all that had shown me around. They told me they sold, where I was going to play and all that.
Yeah.
They couldn't agree a fee with City. So, because this was just as the season ended, I was going away on holiday. So, if they'd agreed a fee with City, I had to come back and tidy the medical up and away you go.
Yeah.
And then Houllier got sacked not long after.
And then we signed...
20 or something, 21.
I remember being...
I was right down the track with them. I was right down the track with Liverpool.
I remember being in...
And West Ham, I'd done the full medical with
West Ham. I remember when we were at the 21s and we were at the table, it was the doctor, Doc Waller.
Doc Waller, yeah.
Doc Waller came over the table and said...
You're saying that because he's tapped me up there.
Yeah. Doc Waller came over the table and Joe, like I said, can speak to him in private. Joe went, no, these are my mates, just speak to me here, like. And I was sat there like a Liverpool fan going, fucking hell. What's happening, Liverpool? And Joe was like to me,
I was right down the track with them, apart from...
It was close, like.
Yeah, all the numbers and that were agreed, and
yeah,
it was just agreeing. If they'd agreed a fee with City, I'd have done the medicals. Not obviously no point doing the... You know, if they catch you doing a medical and they haven't agreed a fee, the fucking you're getting reports to the FA. So, you know, they did technically tap me up. But
yeah, but that goes on every every single thing goes on.
Yeah, people get the knickers in a twist.
I remember West Ham, you being like, no one at West Ham, you had the medical.
I was at West Ham. I was at West Ham for 2 days, pretty much tidying that up, and then obviously at the last minute, they got cold feet. No, I went to Burnley.
Was it Bethel Newcastle?
No, I went to Burnley. I wanted to stay in London because I just built a house. Well, just finished renovating a house, and then obviously West Ham. The plug was pulled on it, and then I ended up signing for Burnley, and obviously won the league there.
Yeah, someone's put imagine Barton with Gerrard, Hammam, Berger, Cool, Alonso. No, we signed Alonso instead of him.
yeah.
So didn't turn out too bad.
No, he ended up being an adequate replacement for
him. Just a little one.
But yeah, them two I got down the track with. I can't remember. I don't think there was any others. I got everything else. I ended up going with them and signing for them. West Ham did come heavy for me when I signed for Newcastle.
I thought, what's the one I remember?
Yeah, they were fucking harassing me. That was Eggert Magnusson and all that. But I never made it out to Newcastle. I got captured and fucking caught. They said you're not leaving till you're signed. And I was like, I've said I'll go and speak to West Ham. I'd already met Moisey. I met Moisey at his house. So when I went to speak with Moisey, I went to Moisey's house and spoke with him. But we didn't get into the numbers stage. Or
wasn't it to do with the agents? He said Moisey was like,
no, absolutely not.
I thought
it was more to do with not to do with that. It was. He said to me, "We're going to make you the highest paid player at the club."
Yeah,
and it was half of what I was getting at Newcastle, and I was like, "You're going to have to make me even higher paid because I'm getting offered that there." And West Ham had been taken over by Eggert Magnusson, so they were saying, "Whatever Newcastle or Everton offer you, we'll give you more." And I think Spurs and Middlesbrough were in on that window as well. But because I had a release clause at $5.5 million, I was probably valued at least double that because I was in the England squad.
Yeah.
But I had that clause in because I'd signed a contract 18 months earlier with that in as a protection. So a few teams activated that. And then you then negotiate. It's a lovely position to be in as a player.
Yeah.
But I did really fancy Newcastle. And then when they were like, look, we've got Arteta on X amount or whoever it was, Tim Cahill, and we're going to make you the highest paid, but you'd have to be, just above him. And I'm like, you're 40 grand a week out here. And he's like, you're never Tony and you love Everton. And I said, I did, yeah. And when you released me when I was 14, you told me I weren't big enough. I loved Everton then as well. I had to play for you for nothing then. But now, you can't pull the Everton fan card on me because if I'd not made it, I had to listen to your coaches or your fucking experts in your academy and believe them rather than myself. I'd be fucking working on a building site now. So don't be pulling the fucking Evertonian card on me. And to be fair, Moisey knew he was rumbled after that. So he just admit resignation when he's like, yeah, we're a couple of £1 million out per year on this cunt.
Yeah.
And also I wanted to get out of Liverpool at the time. There was a lot going on. Obviously, there was a lot going on in the city, and I was like, I need to get out. I just want to go and I'd been up with John Robbo and Noah. We'd done the stadium tour at St James's Park, and I was like, that's some fucking stadium and loved, Newcastle became almost like everyone's second team, didn't he? And they had Michael Owen he was telling me, we want to sign him. They had a really good squad, and I thought, yeah, they're going to be closer to the top 4, top 5, top 6 than Everton were. And within fucking 2 years, we were fucking in the champ.
Anything happening here in the game?
I couldn't know. Absolutely zero. I think they've both now Lionesses were going for it because they were behind, which made it a bit better. But I think that both now, as it does in extra time, everybody gets a bit cagey because one mistake here and you're out, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a question here. Was Taarabt a beast in training too?
From who?
Zach A. I'm fucking a spaz.
If they pay to ask a question, you got.
Zach A has asked, was Taarabt a beast in training too?
I'm only asking questions.
When you say a beast, he was a very, very talented player, Adel. Like, obviously, great on the ball, fucking great close control, but he was obsessed with megging people. It was almost like he wants to belittle people by megging them, but like, you just infuriate people and you end up getting hurt if you meg the wrong people, especially if you're doing it and you think it's fucking funny.
You call it or something.
But you get nothing for it. So if you meg someone, unless your team fucking score, what's the fucking point? If you meg someone and get the ball the other side, and people, hey, you're like, yeah, well, you could have just controlled that there and you still got the ball. You've megged it, you've all aid me now, now you're just going to get fucking lamped. But, I mean, Premier League wise, he wasn't a talent. In Premier League terms, he was a liability actually. He wasn't even you would never carry him in the Premier League. He done a bit better in Genoa and a bit better in Benfica when he altered his game and he matured a bit. But at that point, he was a passenger. Warner could say to the lads in the team, if you pass the ball to him in our half, I'm going to fine you. If you pass the ball to Adel in our half, you're getting fined. So the lads wouldn't pass to him because he'd just try and meg people on the edge of the box. He's a mega talented player, but we just do balmy shit that doesn't. And now if you do that in the Prem, you're just getting slapped and the ball's getting took off you. And you're a liability without the ball now because he couldn't track back. So we had to play, because he wasn't good enough to play centre mid in the Prem, he had to go left midfield. And he was sound when he had the ball, but an absolute fucking liability when you didn't have it because he was overweight and not fit enough and a bit of a lazy cunt without it. So this mystique about Adel is based on what he done in one season in the Champ. He done absolutely jack shit. He scored a couple of goals, which were good goals in the Prem, but he would, any decent right back, like he plays against Gary Neville, he's getting his ass handed to him because he's just fitter and fucking stronger and just absolutely intimidates him. Now he might have a couple of good touches and fucking meg someone and have a little mad turn and pull away. But he's not going to affect the game. He's not going to dominate a game in the Prem. He wasn't good enough. It's this mad mystique about him. He was a brilliant championship player, but like
someone's put it as
below
well.
Par Prem.
He ended up in Portugal as a whole midfielder. Benfica.
Yeah, he altered his game, and you could see that because he had good close control and that, and he adjusted his game. But he wasn't a bad player. But he altered his game and he matured a lot of Adel, and I do think I had a big impact on him in terms of I fucking definitely reset him at QPR through fear, but he got reset because he was acting like a fucking nugget and was wasting his career, and obviously he got his shit together himself, but he ended up getting a lot more out of the back end of his career than he probably was expected to do. Yeah. So fair play to him. But if I met Adel now, he'd know I was fair with him. I was hard, but I was very, very fair with him.
Half time,
yeah. Yeah, nothing's happened there. Literally 15 minutes of nothing.
Looks like to be pens, isn't it?
Yeah, I think my brain's just psyched out of it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah.
It's like, there's nothing happening here. It's gone cagey.
Any more questions?
Yeah, who would you say was your best mate in football?
Oh yeah, missed that one.
My best mate in football?
From Zippy.
I mean...
Righty, maybe?
No, I didn't make loads of mates because the way I was, do you know what I mean? But like, I would say... Because I didn't want to be your mate. I mean, it's a fucking win games and fucking get the best out myself and everyone else around me. Like, if I'm your mate, great. But that's not what I'm here for. Too many players are here to be people's mates, and I'm just like, I'm not here for that. I've got enough mates of me, like at home. I was really close with Sean Wright. We roomed together and came through together at City. At Newcastle, I was really close with Shola, Alan Smith, Kev Nolan, Andy Carroll. Do you know what I mean? We were, Steve Harper got on with as well. Steve, trying to think who else. Leon Best was a good pal up there. Got on with most in that dressing room, to be fair. QPR, Deza, Sean Derry, Clint Hill, Brad Orr, Jamie Mackey, close with. Paddy Kenny I get on great with. Hyder Elgerson, I'd to say I get on great with. And there's probably a few lads I'm missing out there. Fitzall, Richie Dunn when he came there, even though we rubbed each other up the wrong way, but I think we had that much time together at City and QPR that we got on. Burnley, I was really close with loads of the lads there, really a lot of the lads in that dressing room. Scotty Arfield, Ben Mee, Tom Eaton, Andre Gray, like really close. I probably made more close friendships at Burnley than any other club. Rangers, I fucking disliked most of the lads. There was a few alright lads, by the way. Josh Windus, I actually got on really well. I still reckon I will with Andy Halliday. I've never had an issue with Andy. There was a few alright lads in there as well, by the way. Kenny Miller I got on with, he was sound. Kenny, I probably missed one or two out there, but there was some alright lads there, but on the whole there was a few fucking divvies in that dressing room, like. Yeah. Where else did they play, lads? That was it,
Daishi, so you got on well with Daishi?
Daishi and the staff there, yeah, like You know what I mean? Like, you get on with the staff. It's easier to get on with the staff sometimes, and like the kit man and the doctor and the physios and that, than it is than it is with the players.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're competing. When you go out training, you're trying to take my job and I'm trying to take yours, even though you're on the same team. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, in good sides, everyone knows the hierarchy because you've got a strong leader, manager, and the team kind of picks itself. But in them kind of middling teams, you know, you're not winning every week. So the team's up for grabs pretty much every week. Do you know what I mean? Where when you're playing the champ and you're winning every week, everyone knows the team because you're like, we're on a fucking 6-game or a 23-game unbeaten run here. You know, the gaffer ain't changing the team. But it's when you're in the sides where you win a couple, draw a couple, lose a couple, that the dressing room can be a bit unsettled because everyone's like, I fucking want to be playing. And I tend to be in Premier League sides there where you had big egos, you know what I mean, who want to play.
Zach A must be on his Mars credit card or something here. He's asked him another question. Just be careful, mate. Make sure you have got authority from your mum to be spending more money. Why do all ex-players talk fondly of Moussa Dembele?
Do you remember talking about this on Saturday night?
Moussa Dembele?
You were talking about him? Or do you not remember?
No, mate, I was a fucking flying, mate.
Well, you were at the Oasis
That
thing
Oasis
about
thing, had a
talking about
few
Moussa
shavings,
Dembele.
Joe's.
Can't remember, I was talking to you about
We'll
him.
go back to yours.
Yeah, and he was good. Like, I think he gets... I don't think people realise how good he was unless you played against him. But also, by the way, Steven Gerrard would have obliterated them. Patrick Vieira would have obliterated them. Like like Keane and them in the pump. There was but he was good. He had really strong, really close control. But I never ever think he got everything out of himself. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like it was almost like he had another couple of gears. So
he looked at playing.
Whether he had to get a bigger move, you know, away from Spurs, who, let's be honest, apart from last season, have always been as the nearly club. Fulham. Like if he'd have played for like Man United at the time or Arsenal or you know, like he might have been considered different, but he was a good player. But again, people forget how good like Vieira and fucking
Yaya Toure,
and fucking Yaya Toure and David Silva. People forget like Gerrard, Alonso, Mascherano. Like people forget how good them boys were. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's fucking soccer aid.
I mean, lads, the crowd going on.
Soccer
the crowd. It is a fucking exhibition game, isn't it?
Where is this? Switzerland?
That's how you take a corner in them games, though. Like that nearly went in.
It's nearly in again. Lad, that's nearly in again. This is under 9s, kids, men.
Told you. This is
a shoot like that.
This is under 9s footy in 1995.
We should do it every corner.
Put it on the cat.
I mean, she doesn't look comfortable on the eye ball.
There's a couple of more questions here. Lennon, he just asked what you do. We spoke about that, haven't we?
Spoke about that.
Spoke about that one. Yeah, spoke about Jack. You missed that one.
Need to get him off the admin here, lad.
No. This is.
It's not a question. Oh, that Matt Reed from the Burnley fucking the big farmer who played for Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about him?
Don't know. He just said, "Do you remember that game?"
Don't know. Bit mad one, that.
Yeah, because remember I stood on the lad's toe. It was getting a bit argy-bargy, weren't it? And I stood on the lad's toe, and then as I've come round Reed, he's gone like that with his elbow, and I've tried to duck under his elbow after standing on his toes, and he's clipped me on the head. Now I thought he swung it a bit. Obviously on the replay he hadn't. I just felt the contact and thought, I'm biting the dust here, because it could be a red card.
He's got beat that game.
They beat us, yeah. Scored a late...
They were in the conference.
Lad, we had about 78 fucking thousand chances. Folksy and fucking Andre Gravy out there listening, couldn't hit a fucking cow's ass with a banjo that day. And then Barnsley came on, I think, and fucking followed in the same vein. It's one of them where you go, everything went for them. We played a decent side, but not our strongest side, because we, you know what I mean, you're in the Premier, you're trying to stay up, that's your priority. And they've ended up staying in the game, riding the luck, and then scoring a set play late on. And they were a well-organised set-piece team, weren't they? The fucking two... The sex offenders, fucking absolute nonce-pots, Blair boxers. I'm not even going to mention the names.
Yeah, just don't mention the names. Again.
But yeah, like the PE teachers.
Yeah.
Another two.
But yeah, they ended up doing us, to be fair.
Might go up to the score.
We'll be millionaires next year.
What are we on now?
Next question.
Still nothing happening in the cosplay, in the underwater stuff.
Connor
O'Neill asked about Keith Tracy at Burnley.
I was there after him. I don't really know him. I heard the stories and that, so I'm talking second hand. But everyone said he was a talented boy, yeah, very talented boy.
Left winger?
left winger. I didn't play with him or play against him, or if I did, I can't remember him.
Is that the
I think so, lad. Yeah, Irish boy. I think the lad said he was fucking really, really talented, but I think he had some off the field issues in terms of staying on the straight and narrow to be able to perform. I think Dicey tried his bollocks off to help him, but some people, the penny drops a little bit late. I think I've heard him talk since, and I think he's aware of he could have maybe done it a little bit differently. But he did have talent. From the lad said he was a very talented boy.
Merlin's asked what was it like playing with Cheek Tyote?
Do you know what? I always remember we signed him, and obviously I said to you want to play, so I knew he's coming in as a centre mid, and I'm like, fucking, there's only so many shirts up for grabs, and I just remembered. So you're competing out the gate. We've paid, I think we bought him off 20 for $4 million or something. So the first training sessions, you'd have to see where the hierarchy is. And he was just absolutely flattening everybody in training, like stuff where you just like, the lads, there's a certain level you can go to in training, but he's just obviously come in from the fucking wilds of fucking Ivory Coast. He come from Holland, but he just didn't give a fuck. To the point where I'm like, I remember pulling, I don't know whether Pardew, I think it was Pardew, the manager, I remember saying like, you best have a word with that cunt, because his first race, I said, if he carries on, I'm going to have to me fire with fire. Like, I know he's new, but can't be, because he'd flattened a few in training, and I thought, I'll end up fucking tit-for-tatting him. But then, that was his first couple of days, and then after that, you realise this lad's got he's not even aware of it, just plays with that enthusiasm. He's brand new in many regards, and he was such a lovely lad that he disarmed you. Anyone else, I don't think I'd have led away with it, but because he was such a good lad and the way he was, I was like, he doesn't even mean it. Do you know what I mean? So in the end, the lads just accepted you're going to get flattened by Czech, because he just flattens
Is he
everybody.
like a bit of a Kante, similar kind of centre mid?
No. I think different type. He was a get the ball back and give it to you. But I know what you mean. Kante, I wouldn't say he got around the pitch as well as what Kante did, but I'd say he had a better range of passing than what Kante had. Do you know what I mean? But he was a defensive midfielder, but I was shocked by how good he was. He was really, really good. And him and Nobby ended up becoming the central midfield partnership, because he'd sit and Nobby would go. And I end up having to play right midfield. But actually, to balance it worked. We had Gutierrez running on the left. Nobby had bomb on at the middle, and I'd either cross one in or tuck in. So we actually, with them in that system, it worked really well. We ended up being like a little bit of a lopsided diamond, with Gutierrez allowed to do what he wanted. Do you know what I mean? But he was a fucking great player, Czech. The thing that struck me about him, after about 6 weeks, I was like, he's not going to be here long, this fella. Yeah. And he was linked with Chelsea a few times. He was linked with bigger moves. He was probably a tier up from our team. I think he could have gone again, Czech. I don't know why he didn't or what happened, but I think he could have gone. There was a period there where he could have gone again, I think, into like a top 4 club.
Didn't he go back to pre-season, like 4 stone over?
That was after I'd left though. The lad said he came back. Like, I think he was trying to engineer a move. Chelsea were linked with him heavy, and I don't know, there was rumours Liverpool and fucking Arsenal's like, I don't know whether it was his agent linking him with them, but he was linked with a bigger move, and I think he was trying to force a move and just came back, lad. He just fucking swallowed a couch.
Being on my diet.
But by the way, what a great lad he was, and in the end he became like a fucking everyone loved him. And if he twatted anyone in training, you just go, pick him up and go, it's fucking, you know the rules, it's Czech. It's what it is. But he didn't change in games, do you know what I mean? So, but when they first come in like that, you're like, who the fuck's this cunt here? You know what I mean? So you fucking spider set. Everyone was like that. Everyone was like, what's going on? And he was proper ironing people out in training, like, who were like, I think he got Danny Guthrie. I'm sure it was Guthrie got in training, but like it was a fucking bad tackle for training. Do you know what I mean? Where you go, fucking hell, it's a fucking barn pot him.
Someone's put here, I know they haven't paid for it, but I want to know that one. Nile Ranger.
He had something. There was something there with him. Like he was a fucking nuisance when he got a goal. He only came on as a sub, really, for us, but there was something in there. He just needed 24-hour supervision. Like, the minute he's like a bit like Ravel Morrison that way. The minute he got back with his mates, or he just fucking reverted to something that you're like, you're gonna be a professional sportsman here. You're going away from this, but the fucking streets were just always pulling them back, and then. You know what I mean? I know a bit of it myself because I had to escape that. You know what I mean? But obviously some people can't escape it. And if you don't escape it,
you're over
It's
there.
tough to fucking fulfill your potential, but Niall had ability. Like he just couldn't fucking quite put it together with lifestyle, and then once he done all right and he paid him, he started fucking thinking he'd fucking cracked it. And the minute you think you crack our game, the minute you fucking get a rude awakening.
I listened to that podcast. Have you heard it with Ravel Morrison? Who does he do? What's that podcast?
Ravel was a talented kid.
What was
Like,
it called, that podcast? The
Oh, lad.
what talented
What's
podcast?
happened on me bet builder? So we just had to check in then. My bet builder was that Bonnet Barbara to score for Italy.
I think we're going to get Penzi in again.
Looks like.
Barbara to score for Italy over 9 corners. There was about 15 corners, and over 2 cards there was 4 yellow cards. But he had, what was the striker called for England? Leo Russo to score.
Yeah.
And they've made a double substitution. And
They put it on the wrong sub.
Come on.
They
Put
put
it on the wrong sub. They put it on that Leah Williamson. So I've got Agnes Beaver Jones. Seriously? So I'm gonna have to complain.
You're gonna challenge it?
Why you want that Aubameyang? Who come on for it though? Who come on for the striker?
Agimang come on for, because they've done a straight swap for the striker, haven't they? Russo and Agimang.
Oh God!
The cost was about.
Under the cosh.
So I'm gonna have a steward.
Oh my God! By the way, that's a hell of an effort. That.
Yeah, so that Ravel Morrison under the cosh done a bot, and it was brilliant.
Do you know what? That's a great little lob. She's banged in there. How old she then? She was a teenager.
I said.
She's been good, hasn't she? The Aubameyang is her name. What's her name? Aubameyang.
It's definitely Aubameyang.
Even better than it going to penalties, yeah.
What's
Oh.
that? By the way, that'd have been some fucking goal. That's a lovely little finish if she pulls that off. I mean, where's the keeper again? If she's in the middle of the goal, she'd have got it again.
Yeah.
Don't know why she's at the near post. But.
Yeah. You give it?
Oh my good God! See what I mean about the feet? They can't. It must be wearing high heels. It must be because the feet are in a different position. They just cannot manage the feet. It's a pen.
It's a pen.
It's a pen.
That's got to be a pen.
Oh, give it.
Viva Jones on it.
That has to be a pen.
Turn that one off because we're watching this here.
Can you pause it?
No, pause it because then.
Can't pause it on it.
Hang on, have they got VAR here? Have they got VAR here?
It's such a soft pen, like.
No, it's a pen. That.
She's give it, and she's the ref, so she's not looking at the VAR.
Don't be looking at the comments to see if they've scored or not, lad. Because we're a bit
That's
behind.
it. Oh, come on.
Do you know what?
That's never been a
It's
pen.
soft, that, you know.
No, that's never been a pen.
She just leaned. It's not.
It's never been a pen. You can't give a pen in the last minute of the Euros for that.
Poor girl.
You can't give a pen in the last minute of the Euros for that, like. Sorry.
You've got to going off the penalties from the other night. Who would you fancy to take?
Bronze.
No,
Hey,
it's got to be Chloe Kelly.
You didn't realise we got it yet, look.
See
You know what I mean?
It's got to be Chloe Kelly on the pen.
It's a stats book. Superstar.
Oh, Chloe Kelly and Lisa Bronze are arguing over it here.
You got to let Bronze take it.
Gotta
She's
let
absolutely barring in it the other day. You were saying Kelly. She
Chloe
does that
Kelly.
run up, lad.
I know, yeah. Chloe Kelly's got to be on it.
She's goes in.
Mate,
No,
they're just guarding the
she's married
spot
to a
there.
scouser.
Greenwood's the manager in the spot. She's going to give it to somebody else here. Oh, Chloe Kelly.
Told you. It had to be.
That is a very, very soft penalty.
If you're the
like,
keeper,
but
just stand down, just stay in the middle.
No, because she can bury them, you know.
you said she's a good pen taker,
Yeah,
didn't you?
she is.
I mean, it's a weird run-up she's got.
She does that like knee lift, but
Yeah,
she
it's a
fucking...
weird run-up she's got.
Oh, God, she looks about
The
6.
cat's crap. The Italian keeper's
The
crap.
cat's got a fucking owl.
Hit the target, it's in.
She's got to score, hasn't she? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. She looks confident. Like, I like the way she's standing over that with absolute
She
authority.
does like, she spins it back 3 times or something and does this big knee.
Do you reckon she changes the side from last time out?
She smacks them like...
Oh, the knees up again. Oh, it's a fucking bad pen, innit?
Oh, followings come up.
It's a bad pen again, innit?
Soft pen.
You said she's a good pen taker.
Yeah, I
Please
absolutely
take that back from me.
Yeah,
What is the
I told
run-up
you
all
she
about?
not.
the run-up, she does a mad run-up, but that was a bad pen.
Their name's on it, I'm telling you. They've fucking got out of jail about 4 times. Their name's on it.
I want to go to pens as well.
Yeah, to persist through that last half an hour would have been worth it.
Who scored it then?
Chloe Kelly gets a rebound. She's done a
Who's got the
Jabby
rebound?
Alonso there in the
Oh, I thought the other one got it.
Champions League game.
You farted there.
No? No? Is that you?
Is that you?
My God.
Fucking hell.
That's because you've been playing that, your catalytic converter's going.
You can tell.
What- I can't smell that. Come on,
Oh,
girl,
come on, you missed the pen,
come
don't
on.
do that.
Come on. Yeah, you've totally bungoed it. You got out of jail there.
That's
Come
a
back
bad
to you.
run up, that.
She's just started it. Lucy Bronze with some...
Keeper's got to get up quicker.
Yeah, the keeper's slow off the deck, like, and she but like, what's that, lad? What is that? I mean, it's not a good pen.
Not a good pen, no.
Who gets it?
Chloe Kelly.
Oh, he actually gets it, yeah. Do you know what? Being a bit harsh on the keeper. She could have been up a bit quicker, but they've scored in the last minute where it's zipped through the legs twice, and then you scored a rebound off a pen after being 2-0 down, and the keeper having a pen to beat you, and Towie bungos it over. You'd have to start to think your name's on it.
She was.
But like the Cambo said before this game, she actually takes a boss pen here. Like, that's a fucking John Cleese Ministry of Funny fucking Walks penalty.
No, she's got like one of the highest record like miles per hour pens.
Yeah, because women are shit in goal.
No,
No, that pen she took, lad, they fudged that. That's been fudged.
Do you reckon?
The one she twats in, yeah, fudged absolutely. She did give it a good smack, but there's no way it was at that
140 miles an hour or something.
Fudgy.
They done it, said it was.
Lad, absolutely no chance. That was fudged. Full gaslit. She hit it half decent, but she never hit it at that speed. And you can't judge a penalty record when the keepers literally can't cover the full goal.
That's...
Oh, was that your man there?
No.
Oh, was that a fella, is it?
Yeah, it's a fella.
He's crying there.
Is he, yeah?
He's just been crying there.
Oh, so is she, look.
Was that out,
Get the camera off her.
And they thought he had it won in normal time.
didn't
They like, do you know what? You have to give them credit. They kept fighting, kept scrapping. Arnie Slott's managing the Italian winners.
Is Nani Slot?
Got the gaffer?
Yeah,
Why is he halfway down the tunnel?
because he's got off.
Jibbed it, lad.
Well,
He's kicking
Look
off
at
on
him.
the pen. And it was a soft pen, by the way.
It was.
It's a soft pen. He'd be calling them all the cheating bastards in the world. I mean, they've got away with murder because I don't think it was ever a pen. It's a soft pen. You'd be fuming if that
Oh
got
yeah,
give against
that
you.
wasn't. You know, I've seen them giving.
Yeah,
Oh, look at him.
He's raging. As you should be. You've been out there. Your
You
tournament shouldn't be decided on that.
No, you kept him in there.
Kicking the beaver.
Who said that?
Just one of the comments. Madam says you're going to inquire about that bet down.
So who takes your booster then? Who gets the booster?
Most
Argument.
later,
Most a
woman of the
chance.
match.
Oh no. Yeah, I thought England were out, but their name might be on this.
Give us semis.
But
Is it
Germany play Spain. Whoever wins that will be the favourite for it.
Spain are the best, aren't they? Good tell us,
I think Germany are half tidy as well. But I think, judging off this here,
already picked.
but then they're finding a way to win, aren't they? Is that not what you want in tournament football? I mean, they've rode the luck to this point. But
Listen, the better team in this game is England.
yeah.
So I think 2-1's not a bad reflection of the game.
The girl there goes through, lobs it over, it's the bar that had to catch you on the side and go in.
that's
I know
red.
the penalty's
That's
a
gotta
bit
be
soft,
red,
but
Yeah, we've seen a red card coming soon.
what's going on here? Lad, at least it gives us the opportunity to do a watch. How'd the chat feeling? Do
No,
Can we put ourselves through it again?
no.
a watch along, yeah. Don't think it'd be tough, like, it will be tough. But they're in the final.
It was
we've
a-
done it, haven't we?
It was a hard.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
hard
it
90.
was, yeah.
It was a hard.
Lad, we can't.
It was a
tough,
hard
like,
90.
It's tough. And I've tried to remain as professional as
you've got to
courteous
you've got to wear your
Do you know
England
what,
socks
lad?
with Lucy Bronze
It's
on the
been
back.
good.
Oh.
It's been good, and it's
It's been entertaining,
Lad,
but
it's what the
I'm
people
not giving
wanted,
them the,
and I think it's delivered.
I'm not
To be
wasting
honest,
any money.
no, Shag and Dolphins peaked it for me.
Not wasting any money on
I'll-
buying an England kit.
I'll buy you one with
No.
with Lucy Bronze.
Don't waste any
extra
money
small,
either.
so it gets your Bristols in it. And that.
No.
there we go. They're in the final.
I tell
Right.
you who's worth a shout for the final. The girl who came on, she's better than Russo and all
Oh,
that.
lad,
She's
it's
had well more
honestly
of an
jibby.
impact. So that means that they're more successful than the men now, doesn't it? So they're the prime
No,
team.
well, England still got to the final, didn't he? They played Italy in the final.
I reckon England disabled team would beat them.
But this,
England men's disability team. Oh, hang on. England men's blind team would beat the Lionesses. You have to play with the ball with the noise in it, but I reckon they'd flatten the Lionesses.
the little rattle.
I'm actually not joking. I haven't watched the full. That's the first full 90 I've watched of them. I reckon the disabled team would dust them. But I reckon the blind team would beat them. England men's blind team. Obviously, they'd have to play with the noisy ball with the bell in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if they start the girl who came on, because she was definitely better than the other striker they had.
But is she better coming on when everyone's fucked?
Possibly, yeah, but she made a good impression there. I mean, she scored the equaliser, kept them in it, and then was unlucky not to get the winner.
I don't know, is she?
I think the ref wants fuck. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say the ref wants fucking, but you can't say that because it's women's footy. That's never been a pen. You'd be fucking furious if she give that against you.
She bought the pen. That's what happened. She just bought. Listen, if you see them give it,
you'd be furious.
She just bought that pen. Stop laughing with your players. Fucking. She's been knocked out to semis.
Yeah, they've got to feel hard done by to the old eye ties there. But that's what you get when you're wasting time after 60 minutes and you start your fucking slow playing and you've got the reverse gear on your tanks, you fucking shitbags. That's why you're out.
I know, they did slow play all second.
Oh, they were at the bollocks, and you know they didn't really offer anything in the second half apart from when the fucking goalie dropped the bar of soap. That was game over there. She's going to be not sleeping tonight. That's the end of the game. She misses from 2 yards out.
If they win this final, we're never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, of course we are. We've watched it and we know the crap and how much luck they've just had to get to the final there.
We're never going to hear the
No,
end
we will.
of this.
They've already won it. If they win it, right, you'll look back and go, by the way, you were 2-0 down to Sweden. You scored 2 pens out of 7. And the Swedish goalie done a goal kick because she'd forgot that she was taking a pen. Over, scrape through. They should have been out here. The refs helped them out no end there.
The ref's 4 yards away as well.
The ref has helped. The refs helped them out no end.
That's not a pen.
I can see how she gives it, but
you can't.
She blocks it off.
She just
no,
falls
it's not
to the
a
floor.
pen. It's not a pen.
Her left leg just goes under the watch.
Yeah, it's not a pen.
It's not a pen.
But if you dive and she's gripping you up, it's a really, really soft pen, but
She bought it. That's what it is. She just bought the pen.
I mean, and then they get lucky with the rebound here. You never doubted.
You never doubted. She fucking missed.
I mean,
Absolutely.
if the keeper was half decent, she'd have just pushed that wide there, but the keeper actually fucking pats it right back out. Pats it right back out.
Swapping shirts.
Yeah,
Right.
Agyemang, the girl's name was who come on. She's got a start over Russo in the final.
Herself about
she was well
definitely.
better.
For the teenager, she's come.
Once if she's
They're
rated
the
to
ones-
Patrick Agyemang, who played for QPR, remember him, Agyemang, striker? Pat Agyemang.
For the teenager to come on and get them back in the game, that's decent for England. That.
Unanimously here though, I've tried to be as professional as I can and talk about it, but look, fantastic, keep doing it, stay in your own lane. Don't be on the men's game talking about men's footy, alright? Because that is severely below par. And you cannot be on our game giving technical information or tactical information when that's the standard of footy that you play. Now, fair play to you. I hope you get better. I hope you get a few quid. Clearly, you're doing a lot better than you should do based on your football ability. But stay in your own fucking lane. It's been common sense. First and last women's game we ever do. Thanks for joining us. Some great questions.